Hello, gamers. It's like deadly silent, like really, really quiet right now for me because I have everything muted. But I have to go back because I need to find where that Mind's Eye game was. Shoot, hold on. I gotta go back to day 3. There we go. I had the same stream pulled up twice. Because that Mind's... Oh, yeah, no. It's like before this. Oh, the 3-hour marker. That's actually perfect. Okay. Anyways, hello. Yes, there was a Mind's Eye game. We have some time, actually, before the games actually start. So you know what? We will review it real fast. I say review, but... Let me unmute it. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it was crazy. It was triple decoder with Seer. So they basically absolutely had to get a 4 out, like at any cost. So, but they also needed time. They needed, like, if they were going to get a 4 out, they had to do it really, really fast in comparison to the last team. So they locked in. Also, hello, Staffy. Hello. Welcome. I'm so excited for tonight's matchups. I did end up knocking out the moment Zeta did their first match. It was like 5 a.m. to be fair. Okay, no, it was like 4 or something. But it was wild. Yeah, it was crazy matchups. Yesterday, AWG and Scars literally went like neck to neck because they each round they tied like exactly same result. So they went into round 4, which is overtime. And then by then it was just a matter of time. It was crazy. Let's skip ahead a little bit. Oh, that is not skipping. We're skipping ahead because we have the privilege to do so. And they were all running borrowed time because they needed to all be up for the late game because everyone had to get out. So they were playing it a little bit safe. Understandably. Also, we're doing PNG today because I'm a little sick. Chronic illness is kicking my butt today, so no live TD. Man. I do remember there was a couple of games where the early rotation was really strong as well. Thank you, Dusky. Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have the actual pets. But this mech also played it crazy. These survivors did very, very well. Like on both teams, they did incredible. If that was me, if I was that mech, I was getting whacked. I'm just saying. Also, really nice dodge on the Anne's part here. I should like kidnap Nadine because Nadine and I are going to be reviewing the matches together. But oh my gosh, this is crazy. I'm just so mesmerized by this match because like the survivors also she did try to get the cat here on the person on the Cypher, which honestly would have bought them a teeny bit more time, but just barely missed the cat, just barely. It almost like it just breathed on him a little bit. And here's the thing, that wasn't bad, like that wasn't bad at all on the Ant's part, but because of the Cypher rush, because they still have 2 decoders on the field, it just hardly matters. And they do get the Seer. I do remember the double rescue. I was a little confused that they were doing a double rescue, but I think they just wanted to confirm it and then let the Mind's Eye do Mind's Eye things. Literally chewing through the ciphers like a squirrel on a power cord. Also, was expecting to get that hit, which I think made it a little harder. Also, the cat took like an hour to come back. But this team played so well. Also, a little early on the pallet from Prisoner. Also, I kind of chuckled at this part because she just walked straight by Luca and was like, yeah, whatever. Anyways, I also thought she was going to get hit by Tram for a second because it was really close. Maybe would have been wise to try and get Luca out of the way. Hi, Shad. Yeah, this is the mind's eye game. We're going over it right now. I did rest. I rested today, mainly, kind of. It's fine. We have IJL. We have IJL to look at. What do you mean? You gotta see this. Shad, did you already see this match? It's actually wild. I also mind's eye kind of chills this match though. I will Rush, I promise. But look at the Cypher rush. So incredibly fast, but because of the end game, they play out the end game entirely. It just AWG still won because they bought more time as Anne, because they had to play out through the entire end game, which is like a minute and a half. It's all I saw all morning. That checks out. Everyone's probably like, Shad, you have to look at the mind's eye game. You have to see it. I would have just hit the mech realistically. Well, it's kind of difficult. That him stealing the cat there, holy cow. Basically. I'm actually shocked that stunned. Even now. Seeing all the Cyphers done this early is so strange. It is. Like, it was done so quickly. Definitely Anne not being able to lock down this mech for detention made it a lot more difficult. And by now, they just have a minute to work with, and this is his first chair. They just wait it out. Of course, he had the funny bot here. George is no more. It's her long neck. Yeah. But they had to get the 4 out, so it was all hands on deck. Yeah, they're just opening both here. They end up doing like protect the president for endgame. It was great. The 3 decoders acting as the bodyguard for Seer. Literally unheard of at this point. Yeah, but they're all getting ready for the end of detention. And they all have borrowed time, so they know the timer. Yeah, it went a little far. Also, the dodge from the cat was great. Not from the cat. I guess the dodge of Seer from the cat. I don't know. English is certainly a language. I do think she possibly could have... She was like charge attacking, I'm pretty sure. And then there was the owl, and she didn't even hit the Seer. So they just all get out. It was crazy. It was such a crazy play. And they did really good, but unfortunately by pure time, AWG still took this set. So it was crazy though. All right, back to the real fun stuff. The current match. It was so good though. They did such a good job. The survivors are really strong for this tourney. Like, they are really, really strong. So we have FL versus AWG for the first matchup. I actually do need to take a look at the matchups for tonight. Let me check Discord. Yeah, the survivors locked in. Let me see if I can find the set matchup. What's today? Technically the 8th. Okay, so we have FL into AWG for the first matchup. Second is QTD. I think this says QTD into Axis. And then Zeta into... I cannot see that. DFM, and then Scars into RC. I do think... I'm calling it a little early. I think Axis is going to be taking... Like, I think they're going to be winning the summer tourney. They have been a really, really strong and formidable team so far. But honestly, we'll see. Sometimes teams may kind of throw a curveball and come up top. So, but the survivors have just been playing so well lately. I know for the first matchup yesterday, they went into overtime. I did not see the Zeta matches. I don't know how they ended, nor do I know how the fourth matchup ended. But the first one lasted quite a while. It went into like an hour overtime, basically. Curveball, they play violence first round, trust. And they 4K. They 4K on top of it. I will say Kakiri getting a 4K as Opera was very crazy. Like, the fact that you can still clean as Opera is insane. Yeah, 4K. Trust. They fixed the pyramid. They're no longer about to topple over. Wait, did they move them a little bit, or am I crazy? No, they're in the same area. Next round. Hullabaloo. Yep. Yeah, Hullabaloo. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think we're gonna see a lot of Hullabaloos. We didn't yesterday. I'm not sure about the later rounds, but we only really saw him once. And that's just because he was open. Like, they didn't really care to ban him. They banned Ivy instead, if I recall. I'm sick of him. I'm twice sick of him. Yeah, he's not in a great place right now, especially on a pro level. He definitely got smacked on the wrist quite a bit. So he's not as great anymore. He's, I mean, still viable, especially in like casual play. Especially, he's nice. Pretty. Not as difficult to use either. Hi, Audra. We're watching IJL. We're right now we're talking about how Hullabaloo got slapped on the wrist and he's not as insane as he used to be at all. So they haven't really been playing him much in exchange. Typically they lock in Goatman round 1, and then I've been noticing they've been sticking to Opera Ivy. Well, typically Hullabaloo gets banned, but even when they have the option to play Hullabaloo, they don't. Like, they just do not play Hullabaloo round 1 now. It's just Goatman. I think Hullabaloo has a lot of counterplay now, especially because people are really used to him. I mean, who knows? I'm about to eat my words. Someone's going to play Hullabaloo round 1, and they're going to get a 4K. Watch this. I'm about to eat my words. Literally within the first setup. So, yeah, we'll find out. Imagine a 3K. Okay, if there is a Hullabaloo round 1 for any of these sets tonight, and they get a 4K, I don't even know what. You guys can decide what happens. I don't think it's gonna be likely though. I think people are starting to lock into Hullabaloo. But we will see. I know Axis right now is in the lead entirely. They sweep their sets crazy style. We all crash out. We all lose our minds. The IAV servers get shut down. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. We are definitely going to be up quite a bit tonight. I definitely want to do the first 2 sets for sure. I really want to see Axis play. It's a must. I have to see Axis play. I do want to see Zeta as well. But Zeta plays... Wait, what's today? Also, thank you for the follow. Hello. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, by the way. What is today, guys? Oh, wait, I know what day. It's technically the 8th. So, Zeta plays 3rd. Again? Oh my goodness. Also, hi, Mimi. Let me drink some water. I try to turn away so you don't hear the water bottle crinkling. Unfortunately, I don't think it works. Audra mentioned... Oh my god, the entirety of Riptide's here. Oh, well, okay, not the entirety. That's a lie. That's an utter lie. We're missing, like, half the team. Shad was here a little earlier. I think Shad got eaten by the Void, though, to be honest. Or is bullying Z's. One of the two. Probably bullying Z's, actually. Eaten by Sam. That's you. Do we want to make predictions for tonight? I will predict. This is just commonplace. Odds are they're gonna round 1 Goatman for like a majority of the matches. I'll be shocked if we get a Hullabaloo 4K. I want to see it though. I want to see it. I want to see someone pull him off after that nerf. But what afterwards? Do we think that we're going to see another team go into overtime? It's not too common, but it's definitely possible. Like, we saw it yesterday. Yeah, Axis going 3-0. Zeta going 0-3 is definitely a change. RC went 3-0. Dang. Right now, it's looking like Axis and RC are kind of taking the cake right now. I do think, though, I feel like Axis is going to take it. Let me see when Axis goes into RC. Because I don't think they have gone into RC. No, they have not. Axis will go into RC on the 15th for Japan, but starting on the 14th for us. So next weekend. Ooh. That's going to be a very big deciding matchup. Are these comfortable? They look comfy, but I feel like I would sweat so easily in them. Aura. I like how some of them just don't look like they want to be there. It's great. So many Kiritos. That's crazy. I see it though. Oh, I see it. They're so shy. They're gamers. I would be shy too. If you put me on the stage, I'm fainting. Fainting on the spot. Haven't heard that name in a while. Why are they looking? We got Audra on Twitch. 25C in Japan right now. Ooh, hold on. I gotta do some math here. By math, I mean Google. 25C to Fahrenheit. 77. Ew. Not bad, but it's gross. I'm not a fan of the heat. Ooh. Probably not something that I want to wear. Also, hi Mabel. Hello, hello. They finna sweat. Yeah. Audra, come back to me. I don't want to go on Twitch. Mimi. Twitch is calling you. 82F. Yeah, I think it was pretty hot here too today. I was like sweating. Like it was bad. I also end up like almost passing out because I'm too big. I'll roll over anyone. So now you are making big back jokes to yourself. Sam's not even here. You're catching strays because you're literally shooting at like, I don't even know. It's just ricocheting back at you. English. My gosh, everyone's dying with the heat. 34C? I can just tell that that's insanely high. Audra said, tell Mimi to join. Audra wants you on Twitch. Balconies. Oh my gosh. I want to topple over that pyramid. The pyramid of plushies. How hot was it here, actually? Hyperhidrosis. I gotta see what that is. Hyperhidrosis. Oh my gosh, that sounds like really frustrating, especially on like hot days. Oh my gosh. Like, do you have to take extra measures for it too, or just kind of like, you know what, I guess we have to copium. That sounds like kind of stressful to deal with. Oh yeah, oh boy. Average May weather be like 95 Fahrenheit. Yep. Entering June and it's already going to be really hot. I feel like summer just starts slapping us in the face a lot faster now. It is crazy. I want to go somewhere cold. But my state is supposed to be cold. It just isn't now during the summer. Curse you, climate change. So sad. Entering the hot Pride month. All the baddies coming out for Pride. No wonder it's so hot outside. Min dog. What do you mean min dog? I didn't even say anything about myself, bro. Actually, I'm pretty obvious. I'm pretty open about my state, though. I literally said it during the Pride interview today. I'm like, yeah, I represent. Clinical strength deodorant. Oh, I didn't even. Oh wait, no. That I have heard of clinical strength. Man. Yeah, I've actually heard that a lot of people are moving over to men's deodorant, even though they're AFAB. But I always thought you weren't supposed to do that because of like the different like the different way it's made, but that's probably a lie. I don't know. A myth. A frost warning a few weeks ago, and then it's like 95 degrees. French Canadians. Everywhere's French Canadians. Think about it. You know what? Fair enough. My mom has like an agenda against people from Quebec though. Because we're from Michigan. So we have like this beef with Quebec. We have beef with Quebec and we have beef with Ohio. Men's deodorant smells better sometimes. I also heard people were like, you know, men's deodorant smells better for women and women's deodorant smells better for men. I actually disagree, by the way. I do like the smell of women's deodorant, especially like the fruity ones. Hello, welcome. Good morning. Oh wait, I thought you said he woke up. Wait, what? When you said what's up, I thought you said he woke up. I can't read. It's one of those days. I grew up in a French-speaking household, especially because of my mom going to Quebec so often. But like, I don't speak it ever. I just understand brief phrases, and when people talk it, I'm like, yeah, okay. But me, you will never hear a lick of French come from my mouth. I refuse. You will not hear it. I don't know. Oh my god, Sigma Skibbity Ohio, guys, as the kids say. I'm so cool. I'm so funny, guys. Oh my god. Are you sorry to say you're French? I left my composer era behind me. I am no longer a composer main. My top 50, I'm not reading anything. I'm not reading that. I saw my boy. Oh yeah, you did see Sassity. I was looking away. I refuse. My mom is fluent, but my dad isn't, so I don't know much. So the funny part of having my mom speak French, my dad speaks Spanish, and both of them hate the other language. Imagine. It's like, all right. My dad would be like, French is for pussies. I'm like, what? God dang. It's like, what? Remember one character speaking so many languages in 1 minute? I would cry. Men's deodorant. Should I try men's deodorant, guys? Dad dub. He was crazy. The dad dub. Oh, Nadine is ready. You know, maybe I should start looking into like Old Spice deodorant, guys. I'm gonna smell like a man. Be a real man. Gonna get all the ladies. Why is Discord so loud? Hi, Nadine. Wait, where's your Fugi? Why is your Fugi gone? Oh, it's behind me. Let me just...
Oh.
There you go. You're fixed.
Really funny.
I ate you, I'm sorry. Oh, Mom, Mexican has a beard. You know, despite being Mexican, I can't speak Spanish. I'm a disappointment. I'm a letdown, I know. I know. Axe boy spray. Me either, twin. Mimi and I literally shaking hands. Oh wait, Mimi, you're Mexican too?
Red Church, and they picked Leos.
Leo's round one. Okay. My grandma? Hold on. I'm eating an apple. I'm starting to think Mimi and I are actually one person. What the heck? Okay, I've consumed my apple. But my grandma refused to teach. So my grandma had like 7 kids. That being my dad and all his siblings. And she refused to teach them any Spanish. Even though that was like the main language she could speak. And then obviously nothing trickled down to the later generations because of it. Both my parents are Mexican, the most are getting is Spanglish. It's kind of getting scary. We're one entity. I'm Mim, you're Mimi. We're one. Also, puppeteer novelists. We've been seeing a lot of novelists round 1 picks. Also, the typical anti-seer bands. Do you think... I feel like... Saucity most likely is going to go on Aeroplanets because they've been playing a lot of Rescue. You're kind of savage and send to Spanish
there's always been
country.
a lot of rescue.
Nope, he may be going on Richard. Richard spotted.
Oh,
Another Richard round one.
my stream's behind. They banned the first officer and first singer, that makes sense.
Yeah. I wonder if they want to keep Richard. Yep, he is in fact going on Richard. Your boy is going on Night. Man, surprisingly
It's all
amount
part of
of
the
Richard
plan.
round one. Because I believe
Yeah.
Hamato also went
What?
Richard round one too.
I think it's because he matches really well into Goatman.
That
that's-
is true.
He's been more seen in round one than Hullabaloo. Against Hullabaloo, he's a little...
Yeah, a little iffy. I still barely understand how Knight works. He's basically gambling in a character. In a way. He has to make predictions, timely predictions, that if he gets them right, can... the opera round one again!
Again? Okay.
Again! Brontel... But I'm pretty sure Brontel did not play opera round one last time. It was round two. It was Scars that I think went opera round one. Let's say misremember. Is this 2023? I'm saying. This is crazy. Another opera round one. Probably just very
I
confident.
think you're right. I think you're right because I remember, I recall myself saying yesterday that Scars had the advantage because they couldn't ban,
Yes. Yes.
like,
both Goatman and
Ivy.
Hullabaloo.
or they could.
Yeah, I mean, because Bronto pulled out the opera round two. And for Scars, they pulled round one, but now we're seeing round one opera again. I think they're trying to pull out opera being viable rather than like a Hullabaloo Goatman and then holding on to the Goatman pick. But Goatman's probably going to get banned rather than Hullabaloo. Especially because he is
These
arguably
ones are
better.
pretty standard.
Yeah, no, they're pretty.
It's a little awkward seeing some of the characters there, but it's because there's
Yeah.
no weak hider.
Yeah, no, they're all fairly
But it
strong
does make
characters.
sense. Novelist is located towards an area with more pallets
Mhm.
on either side of him.
Ooh, that one
And then Charles
novelist.
can get up
yesterday.
to his story.
I can't remember who was on Novelist who
Survivor
very
is
much
this tournament.
disrespected. Was it FL?
Ugh.
Or I can't remember. I don't think it was.
It was it was
It
it
was
was AWG and Scars that had Novelist and
yes,
Antiquarian,
into a
both of their first
Hullabaloo.
fights.
Yes, and they were into the Hullabaloo,
Yeah.
so I think it was an AWG
Hullabaloo
Survivor.
Goatman. Oh my god.
You just
Yeah,
call-
AWG Survivor and Novelist, Scars Survivor and Antiquarian. Standard
Oh.
builds, triple
Yep.
tide, no tide on the night, which
Makes
does make
sense, yeah.
honestly.
They basically have quadruple tide because he gets a free tide. Yeah, Opera making a round one comeback is quite crazy. I feel like a lot more niche, but Brontel is like historically a very good opera and confident with opera, which would explain why they're going the opera round one. It's just a crazy pick. Guy's gonna pull up the Duolingo. I'll learn Spanish just for you guys. The bird's gonna yell at me. His predictions are very on point. Using up all the helmets though, fairly early.
Unfortunately,
Does it all hit?
Knight does fare well into Opera Singer.
Yeah, he's just kind of going through the palette. That was close! If I was
She
him,
can't
I'd
swing,
be...
he knows that. Because he predicted the swing.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. 4D chess,
Ooh,
dude.
let's go. Get the blink
And in
out.
this blink!
Oh? Oh my
And the
god.
terror shock, but
Okay,
that
that's
was
terror
really
shock.
good. Unfortunately, he doesn't
was a
have
really good
anything to
kite.
really rebound with, because he has no helmets.
Yeah, but this is already an above average kite for an opera
Yes.
singer.
Yes, that was really good.
This is my boy, my god.
The miss blink was a little sad, but did end up getting the terror shock. A little unfortunate though now. Watch this come back. Terror shock! Hit the
Okay,
Lewis.
I guess he's just trying to force an early rescue, and then if
Ooh.
he hits now, he can't. Yeah.
Yep, no Lewis now.
He's at three
Yep.
quarters.
She was looking for the double down, but I don't think she's gonna risk it. It's way too much distance to close by now. Yep, just gonna keep
the first hit
following.
was way too good. She needs
Yep.
to farm.
Yeah, Lewis. I keep calling him Lewis. Puppeteer now at this point can't really do anything. So he's a little stuck. The heart rate. I love that. I'm pretty sure it's exclusively the Japan League that will monitor your heart rate. It's great. The ciphers are fine. Starting to slow down a little bit though, but still looking pretty good.
They have extra progress, so
It's spread out. It's just spread out.
I've noticed this. Yeah, Apple likes to spread out their cipher progress a lot.
Probably just to kind of keep it from getting cipher locked somehow accidentally.
Beautiful
That was
hover.
solid, by the
Wow.
way. It is a farm, but you
Wow,
still
that
get
was
that
a
tide
clean
and
rescue.
damageless. Yeah, that was an amazing kite.
Exactly.
Like that jetpack was insane. Very clean. The person kiting has a lower heart rate than the person decoding at full health. Honestly, me.
I think it's more. I wasn't paying attention to Sasori's heartbeat while he was actually kiting, but it's more like he knows he's about to get farmed rather than he's going to try and kite.
Honestly, that is fair. He just kind of knows
Everyone
it.
else is trying to prepare for the mid game.
The end game, yeah. Oh my gosh. That tide, those
Wow,
double
wait, their
tides.
ciphers.
Their
Look at
ciphers
that.
are really good. They basically have their final two. Looks like they're trying to hide it out though. She does have TP now. And that's exactly what they're trying to be wary of.
They're starting a new cipher and they're trying to hide their puppeteer.
Oh, I think she saw him just barely. No,
No?
she knows though. She's got a
He's
hint.
here. Okay, there he is.
Yeah.
Wow. The
This is like-
patience on both
It's
of
like a
them.
standoff. How did that miss?
Oh my god.
What is happening?
Okay. The patience on this puppeteer though are really nice.
Yes. Rose is
And
chilling.
they started an extra cipher, and by the time Charles rescues, it's gonna
Yeah.
be primed, and puppeteer has borrowed time, so that's really good.
And she did not see him. He still has 2 jetpacks to work with.
Maybe?
Oh, there we go.
Okay. I wonder if Brontal knows that the puppeteer likely has borrowed cancel the dash with his body. And
We'll
airplanes doesn't.
see. Oh,
I think he
she
does.
knows.
Yeah.
Pops it. That's at least a tie. Depending
she
on-
has her teleports though, which is a
Yeah.
little risky. The puppeteer needs to stay mid.
I'm gonna say is that Nadine? It is also num zeros in chat. Hi.
Oh shit. Nums in chat, hi.
I will say I think this is 3-man outable, to be honest. Like they have a
Nice
good
house, son.
good chance of that happening. Realistically, it just depends entirely on either a slip up or just overcommitting. Oh, clean. Very clean. What?
Unfortunate. That's the rescue though.
Bro went blood. What are you doing on my dinosaur for you page? Are you getting the dinosaur experience right now, where you just see a bunch of like dinosaur like TikToks literally every scroll? Okay, I think they just take this tie here.
Oh, he's on the TikTok stream.
Yes.
That's funny. I like how you recognized it.
Lots of dinosaur like T-Rex. I like those like
I was like, I
smaller
was checking your
raptors.
English or your English.
English? Why are you checking my
I was checking
English?
your Twitch, your YouTube chat.
Like where?
I was about to say I was checking
bro?
English 1.
I'm not even in English one. Also, thank you for the follow. When you get sentenced to life in prison, but at least you don't have to look for a job anywhere. I mean, hey, I'm just saying, if you're in prison, think about this. You have a place to sleep, you don't even pay for it. You don't even pay for it. free place to sleep, and you get free food. And you get some nice recreational time. Okay, Mim, no. I'm not going to bed. I'll say yes, her on Twitch.
Joining prison? What is up with this?
This is just American mindset. Yes. Welcome to capitalism. Can I check your Chinese? No, I'll probably cry. I can't even check my English. Don't ask for any other language. If you're on prison, there's no gambling. You don't know that.
In this game, it was a solid tie, I think. If they had borrowed time on more people, they could have won this game by trading chairs.
I think so. Kudos to her for realizing that the aeroplanes did not have borrowed though and swapped instead. Also, thank you for the follow, Clear. Hello, hello.
That was the first thing I thought of.
I mean, there are jobs in prison, right? Yeah, they do have jobs. Oh, sorry.
Wow.
How do I censor that? How do I censor that speech? They have the J word. They can, anyways. Also, hello, Helpy. Hello, hello. Can AI replicate my Nortwick slop? Is crazy. Oh my gosh. If you guys went to prison, what would you go prison? What would you go to prison for? What would you say is your crime?
A lot of things I shouldn't be able to say on stream.
Oh, okay. Don't get me canceled, please. Don't get me put on like some weird like list. I don't want to go to jail. Not yet. Murder.
No.
Just straight
Let's just say I have a
up.
lot of interesting hobbies.
Oh, I'm scared.
Do you wanna see?
What? What do you mean if I want to see?
Yeah, do you wanna see?
Maybe. This feels threatening. I would go to jail for I would rob a bank for IDV probably. I don't know. Committing fraud. Tax evasion. Easiest thing to get in prison for. Tax evasion. Unless you're rich. Then it's whatever. You're gonna get released on bail. Depends. How large is it? I should get a heart rate monitor. I actually have a really low heart rate, typically. But I also have anxiety.
Yeah, watch it get higher when we're watching this match than the actual people playing.
Yeah, my heart rate normally falls in like the 70 range, 60, 70 range. Really low, by the way. Oh wait, I'm thinking of like blood pressure. My blood pressure is really low, but my heart rate is also really slow. But then it speeds up too, randomly. My heart's weird, guys. I love being sick. Those 2 doubloons. Going to prison because I went to IDV headquarters to put a soul catcher on everyone's account. Can you give me inference? Should I get a lucky guy?
Can I have Sophia Melly?
Yo! Honestly,
I had Sophia Melly on my old account, and I don't have it anymore.
Oh my gosh. If I still have my inference account, I would have Sophia and I could just give it to you. Everyone's dream account was that account. I got rid of it. Also, yes, go for the lucky guy.
I remember Shad did scold you when you told her about that.
Yes, because I think it also had Soundwave on it. Oh no. I'd file my taxes wrong and go to jail for that. To be honest, same. I still don't really understand how to file my taxes. I just get money back and I hope that I'm not committing fraud. Can name Charcoal. What? Worst comment gets pinned. What am I reading right now? Oh my gosh. Let me actually see if I can find the edit for that account. Because surely I have it somewhere. Because it had inference and everything. Ooh, I gotta go back real far. I sold it like many months ago. Ew, I found like a selfie of myself. Disgusting.
Where's Kenna? I'm gonna tell her.
What? Are you exposing me? Oh, okay. Thank God. I think I was exposing from getting rid of my dream account. It was literally my dream account because I had Golden Ratio, Edward Scissorhands, Inference, Sophia as well. Where the hecky? I have a bunch of thumbnails in my private server because I just send my thumbnails to myself when I have to upload them on YouTube. Very I waste a lot of time. I'll find it one day, don't worry about it. Where the heck? Okay, I don't think it goes further than this. Maybe? Oh! No, that's not it. But I can't find it. God dang it. Wait. I have a feeling. What was I selling it on? Okay, I'm just gonna do it from me. Surely I can find it. Oh, they wiped everything though. They wiped all the edits in the servers. What?
Your status.
Oh yeah. Victor.
See, I can never decide if I'm one or the other, so I just say I'm their love child.
I am Kave through and through. Sorry to say.
I love Kave. I think I'm more like Kave, but I can't deny I have their I'll hate them tendencies in me.
That is fair.
And I think you can see that.
Oh my gosh, where is this? I can't find it.
Okay, wait, picking them just half or half.
They're picking. We'll find it later.
Their anti-ban, pretty standard. They picked Novelist, Puppeteer first.
Yeah.
Security Vapour as their third, and Lock the Nade as their last. With Magician and Aeroplane as banned, so there we go. I sped around them.
They have been going the Orphe Puppeteer pick each time, and of course we have Andrew or Pookie. They should play Mind's Eye again, I agree. Oh, the stage lighting 100% makes it worse. Like, what? It should play
at the top there, I believe top left and top right. That's how many games they won and how many games they've lost. Each team.
Oh.
I just noticed that.
Oh yeah. No, FL, get up, get up! No!
All the Japan teams are just really strong, so honestly.
Yeah, they are all
Ivy.
really good.
Oh my god.
Ivy? Where are we? Where are we?
Are we in Kawa 7?
Hello? Oh my gosh.
Honestly though, I'd play Ivy into this comp, Chase Psychologist or Puppeteer. Or even Novelist.
Man.
I suggested the other two because she can just presence farm on them.
This is just so interesting seeing an Ivy round 1. I guess they want to save Goldman for a better map, or the other two for a better map.
Even then, I've seen a lot of Goatmans and Ivies play on this map. Back in Koa and other.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I do think it is a favorable matchup though.
Kudos to Hasha. I mean, Hasha's a really good Ivy.
Yeah, Hasha's Ivy yesterday, his endgame was really well played.
Oh yeah. Came really close to clutching a 4K. Honestly, even a 4K. Also, Nadine, I found the edit. Let me send it to you. I'll also send it to Shad as a jump scare. For Shad's DMs.
Okay.
Unfortunately, Soundwave's not on it.
Flywheel.
Double tied this time. Okay.
Double flywheel too.
And they're all running borrowed again.
It is good into Ivy.
And again, we have everyone running borrowed. It seems it's becoming more common again for them to just run borrowed. Just because, you know, they feel a little more safe at this point. Hourglass
Queen. Getting a bunch of bots to review.
They'll never nerf her waist. You know? Yeah.
You're right. Okay, here she is. She's already pinching the Novelist.
That looked really... Why did he look like a loaf of bread?
I said Novelist, I meant Puppeteer, and he tried doing the trick so that the tablet would spawn below him.
It actually was a little bugged there.
A bit. This is one of her better chase targets.
Ooh,
Oh.
that was close.
You can presence farm on Puppeteer, and also it's harder to Lewis for him. Effectively.
He's got to be really careful. But she is using the
He can
pressure
even blink
now.
for first hit.
True.
I don't think he makes that pallet actually without Lewis.
Yeah. Ooh.
Nice spook. Wow.
And outweighted the Lewis too. That was really
Wow.
good. And
then
unfortunately,
she can just repossess.
yeah, I mean, also has blink. May not even need to get it out though, to be honest.
Yeah, I can't go upstairs and abuse factory because of that.
They try to do the trick.
That was smart, waiting at the window. Because he wasn't moving.
Cyphers
I don't think he
are
was moving.
really good right
They're
now.
pretty fast though, yeah.
Yeah. Hasha is a good IV, but the Puppeteer chase is taking a little bit too long. And they can disrespect the tablets right now because she's going to want to commit to Puppeteer, and they know that. They get blink out. They are going to start respecting the tablets a little bit more though. Especially now since Puppeteer is going to get shared.
They are losing one of their tie turners, so that is something to note. He has no rebound potential unless someone rescues him.
It is
without Tide.
Puppeteer. So even without Tide, he does have a chance. Ada's just vibing, minding your own business.
Yeah, Possessor, there's no reason to possess the Gravekeeper. Get a hit, full presence, then farm the Puppeteer with full presence.
Yep, especially because he can't Lewis now.
Yeah.
Ooh, there we go. The funny Ivy full pres.
He's probably gonna send her Git to the factory or back to Ada.
Yep.
There we go.
Going a little past factory for the Orphe. Odds are Ada will go in next.
Or she'll heal Andrew.
Yeah, that is true.
Yep, that's what's happening.
There you go.
Alright.
Because I saw her Cypher stop, so I'm like, I think she's just healing. You're past so quickly. Yeah. We're already halfway through the year. Isn't that crazy?
It is. Oh no,
went to the wrong one.
That's unfortunate, but he is getting aggressive because he can afford to.
Yep.
Slow down the ciphers. And then wait for full presence.
Just chilling a little bit here.
They got pallet stun. They got pallet stun. There's no full presence now.
Oh my gosh. I was wondering what happened there for a second.
Yeah, same.
Because the camera swapped.
Wait, can he spook it to cancel? He couldn't.
Oh my gosh. Yep. These survivors and another stun. Andrew will lead into victory. It's all the Andrew.
He needs to camp on the cipher and he needs to go find Ada.
Because you just can't rechase a Puppeteer at this point. It's not happening. Not at full health. Such a strong team.
What are their ciphers? Okay. Are they?
They have to play the long game. Going for the Puppeteer still.
Misses the spook.
Yeah. Not looking too great for Hasha right now, but Hasha may be able to pull up with a very strong late game. It is Ivy. Ivy late game can be pretty rough, but if they have 3 or more people on the field for the end
He's
game...
He's getting his novel without looking at her face, so he knows what to do.
Oh my gosh. At 90. Should I wail for Isabella or Bygone? Gee, I don't have it. I'd say Isabella, I think. Just because we don't know when they'll come back. Ciphers are looking amazing, though. Ada can just finish her. She can just push it. And Puppeteer is...
She's at half, which is a little unfortunate.
Hasha's...
So someone needs to come in.
Yeah, Hasha's already setting up for that endgame. Already has Yet on the... Yep, already has Yet on the other gate.
Yet on gate, he has blink. This isn't over yet, so we have to be careful.
Yep, there we go.
Nice farm.
Yeah. Can
Needs to blink down
probably...
his novelist.
Yeah. Puppeteer would be a lot harder to get down, though definitely could confirm a kill. Oh, just going for the gate instead.
Okay.
The communication for the rotation is on point. Hello,
Yeah, they can't touch
Mocha.
the gates.
I hope they optimize the skin speed
Puppeteer
of
has
the atrocious.
crows.
I feel like it has charm. Ooh.
Oh, 99.
The 99.
This might be a trace.
Holy cow. Yeah, this is looking like 3 escape. Did not even get the hit on the puppet either. I'm feeling alright. A little worn, but...
I think her Yit can make it, but this is too
okay,
difficult.
got the blink. No, no, she can't. This is nerfed Ivy. If this was released Ivy, she could have made it. They get out.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
They make it out.
Oh, was that Raito? Does Raito play
If she was
Ivy?
able to keep chasing and sending her Yit to the gate, she made it, but yeah, it's the nerf and the fact that she wasn't able to double, like body double effectively.
Yeah. Well played from Hasha, but their teamwork went especially that Ada heal on a puppeteer. Oh my gosh.
What really lost him the game was that pallet stun.
Oh yeah, that pallet stun put him back so bad.
I don't know if he was auto walking or he got swapped. I wasn't paying attention, but I realized he got pallet stunned and he couldn't teleport and farm puppeteer anymore. So that's so rough.
Yeah, they played really well. Gosh, this is intense. I kind of feel bad a little bit for Hasha, because Ivy is a really, really demanding character, to be honest.
I think endgame, he could have chased the novelist and tried blinking him down. And try him towards the gate. He had his Yit on the other gate, and if he really needed it for the gate he was at, he could call it back.
That first chase also did take quite a while. She started using Yith for the Cypher pressure, which does make sense. But it also allowed Puppeteer to gain a lot of distance on her that she wasn't really able to make up for a while.
He also waited at the window when he repossessed her, or when she repossessed him.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
He was threatening that he could bolt back inside if he teleported.
That was just a very intense game. I'm looking at the kiting times. The thing is, like, the kiting times were... yeah, 1 second's crazy, by the way. That was like the end game right there. It was when they were at gate. It was that 1 second. FYI. That's my kind of game. Never see the hunter ever. But those were, like, honestly somewhat like standard kites. It's just the Cypher Rush 2 was on point. They knew what to push. They pushed it out like a baby, I guess.
I fell down by 2 points, which is a little rough, but
yeah.
it is worth noting that both teams have Goatman or Hullabaloo for round 2.
I will predict they'll probably ban the Goatman rather than the Hullabaloo. I feel like a lot of teams are more confident to Hullabaloo rather than a Goatman, because Goatman has a lot more tricks. Did I hear Cypher Rush? Yes, you did. Technically. They give Lucky Guy a summer skin. Give Lucky Guy a cool skin, period. Poor boy.
I spent my entire morning creating spawn selections and also explaining why Survivor spawned there for Cypher Rush.
Hold on, I just realized I have it saved as day 3. It's supposed to be day 4 on Twitch. I changed on everything but Twitch. I'm a little slow. Don't worry about it, guys.
Oh.
Never happened. It's fine. Ooh, I gotta start ranking again. Tomorrow I'm playing rank, no exceptions. I'm jumping in.
I need to play ranked again too.
I got my Andrew badge back. I got my Andrew A badge and then immediately lost it because of the fact that I didn't play at all this week. My A
Same.
badge.
I don't even have 100 games played this season yet. Like, what am I doing? Who am I?
Where am I?
100 ranked games. Let me specify.
I think I have like 130 played or something like that. It should be more though. I want to get to Alicorn this season, but then so much stuff happened. I'm like, all right, never happening.
Yeah, that's same with me. It's just been really hectic, so no rank.
Yeah, it has been a crazy season. Oh, I feel like having a hiccup. It's like a hiccup stuck in my chest. So AWG is ahead. I have a feeling they're
expecting a hullabaloo.
Yeah, I was about to say, I feel like they're going to be expecting a hullabaloo. So they would want a map that's a little rough for him. A lot of the typical maps are fine for hullabaloo, realistically. Yo. We can see the we can see the misblink.
It's so sad.
And this was clean.
That was a beautiful rescue.
Yes. Yes, I love seeing the clip of him getting chaired.
I love getting chaired.
10 out of 10. Also, the fact that the pure game sense from Brontel is crazy.
Oh yeah, that cancel dash, really nice. And then he knew no VT.
Brontel's game sense was very, very peak. But because he was able to sniff out a couple of the survivors too without actually seeing their scratch marks. But based off of tinnitus and just kind of like deduction, like, you're definitely here, pal.
Yeah. That puppeteer mind game though, at the pallet, they stay there for like a solid 10 seconds or more.
Also for cover, I'm looking at you, Mocha. Also, we love to see the Pandrew represent best skin. Yeah, this was crazy. I actually got confused because the camera swapped so fast. I was like, what the heck just happened?
Yeah, but then I noticed her palette stun animation. I was like, oh no.
Yes.
And then couldn't spook.
For a second, I was like, was that just like a random abnormal that she did immediately? Or like, what happened? But she wasn't in the position for it, so I was like, what the heck? Like, didn't even have trump card. I was just so confused as to what happened in that moment. Ooh. There are some good, like, lullaby type songs I feel like would be really good for your voice, Mocha. I want to see my goat costume Neko. Bro's got, like, cool hair. he had the half ponytail yesterday.
I need to check who is where, what is playing when.
I would cry if I had to film one of these videos. Oh, do you want me to send you the matchups? Let me get the matchup list.
Yes, please.
1 second. Let me find that for you. I have to scroll up with my chat. So I will send you this weekend. We are on the 8th right now because Japan's 13 hours ahead of me. Oh wait.
Yeah,
technically
it's 15.
Good for you, yeah. And
it's
then
actually in my time.
Yeah, this is actually good for you. So that's week 1 and week 2, and then this is week 3 and 4. Ooh, Lady of the Pier. I gotta do more covers myself. You're gonna inspire me, Mocha.
I want to do more covers, but I'm such a perfectionist.
Same. I'm just not happy with it. There's also one mixer I really like, but they don't have commissions open right now, which is why the merc cover is taking a while, because I prefer their mixing a lot, because first of all, I don't like to do it myself. And I don't like when people tune my voice, and they don't do that. So, like, thank God that you don't over-tune it. Like, some people try to, and I'm like,
you then
no.
Chinatown and took Lakeside, by the way.
Took Lakeside. I guess, kind of interesting. But it is a pretty big map, and they may go in an embalmer pick, I wonder. I just missed my flare gun. Your voice is not Mocha, your voice is genuinely so sweet sounding. It's really pleasant. Also, I don't play QWERTY because I know I'm going to miss my gun, so secret right there. I don't do it. I just don't.
Oh my god, wait. I need to tell you this one ranked game.
Oh, that's
My
not
friend
okay.
watched my friend watched the end of it and
Oh no.
this I think it was Prospector who did like practically a 5 cyber kite.
Oh, okay.
But he had full kite against an opera singer in ranked and
Yeah.
I
Wait,
was
a
getting ready
Norton into
to
opera and getting a 5-cycle
yeah.
kite is crazy. Wow.
We didn't pop on him, we popped because he had no VT and then he got down. I was playing
No.
coordinator. I dug up a chest, I had an elbow pad, I had my flare gun still. I was ready to detention rescue.
Dang, okay.
And you know, someone else backdoor rescued, but I digress. We were getting out, and
Don't tell me
then
you missed it.
no,
Don't tell
well I
me.
did, but the novelist. No, this is what happened.
Oh no.
The novelist swapped him and the opera,
Don't tell me it
and
was
that
into
made my
gate.
flare gun miss,
No.
and that made it so that I got hit out.
No. He swapped opera into gate or
Into the gate, basically. It was like next to the gate and
no.
next to me.
No.
And my flare gun missed because of that.
That's crazy. Not only did it cause the flare to miss, because it didn't
It also
friggin'
cost me my
U-turn
life.
and got you killed. Man,
I don't know why he would swap. He was closer to the gate and she was not at the gate.
yeah, I don't know. I feel like the only time you should do that
It's
in endgame
whatever.
is swapping when Opera's in the gate and you're not.
Yeah, okay. Gunman then, so your anti-van
Yep,
makes
yep.
sense.
Definitely watch Hasha pull out the
There's the
Opera.
coordinator.
The Cordy and the FO. Banning, yeah, this is probably Hella Blue. They banned Seer Anti, which is just very standard. They always ban those two first. And then banning the Florian. This, well, it could be an Opera ban too. Because the first two are way too standard. Florian can be really good into Opera and a Hella Meteorologist
Wendy
ban.
then, okay.
Maybe an Opera. Because I feel like Hella doesn't struggle too much into her.
I feel like he doesn't care much for her.
Very strong team. Because we have the FO, the Cordy, the Aeroplanist, and the Acrobat, which
This
are
is
all very strong on their own.
A team with very high rescue potential too.
Guaranteed rescues as well. Has Archer and Peddler been played? Unfortunately, they are not available for this tournament. So we won't be seeing Archer or Peddler. And that also goes for Efron because he's very new as well. But sadly, they aren't available for this tournament. I will be very excited to see when they are available, though. So you really get to see a character's true potential once they're on the pro side of things. Who is he going to go?
I almost want to say he wants to go as a prize pick.
Yeah.
That's really good into this team.
Because this is a very strong team. Though may just play it safe and just go hullabaloo.
I heard Shangri.
Breaking Wheel, watch this! No, it's Opera, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Does check out. I was going to say...
well into Opera Singer and Hullabaloo.
Yeah. I was looking at that Meteor band, though. Meteor is definitely more of an Opera band rather than a Hullabaloo band. Because you can very much screw over her ability.
I think her optimal trace target is probably just the Aeroplanist.
To kind of,
or chase the coordinator with excitement.
In boat is a little rough. Yeah, we'll see what Hash is bringing. And that will kind of probably determine what exactly he's looking to go for. He may just typically run Trump Blink, though, especially to get a fast down on the Aeroplanist. Aeroplanist is in a big boat, though, which can give her some issues if she's not careful. Let's see, I really want to see. Also, I'm looking at that spawn. Yeah, let's start running that spawn in a rank, guys. We're gonna do it. Except I know randoms never will. That'll never happen.
I know randoms never will. I gave Shami that spawn. The isolation spawn. And explained it.
So, it is Trump Blink. Odds are Probably wants to get the arrow down. Arrow does not have borrowed.
He has full kite. Yeah, he's prepared to take height. And
Mm-hmm.
they have double tide.
Double tide. Yep, the acro. Acro tide. Let's go. You'll see the tide acrobat. And then, of course, detention. Pretty standard.
I know he wanted to.
I do want
warrior
to.
off rescue or secondary
Yes,
rescue.
yes. I've been wanting to pick up tide acrobat, actually.
I was thinking when our rank team ranks again.
Don't put me on acrobat and rank.
Because they do.
Don't do that to me.
A lot of you guys play rescuer and like you guys get out.
True.
Oh my god.
That was so close to a TS. If that was me, my ass was getting terror shocked. Without a doubt.
Oh, that was me. I was getting terror shocked. My
Yep.
team's not that good.
If I was a hunter though, that hit was a landing period. Yeah, tide acrobat is actually really common now because he doesn't really need a kite build because he's such a strong kiter.
that
Not the
miss
miss dash.
Yes. Shadows to TP too, but this TP is on cooldown.
I will be
too.
honest, this opera can probably get it down without having to use blink. Does have to be wary of the jetpack though. Yep,
There's a
unfortunately.
hover. Didn't cancel her dash though, so that's
No.
something.
No shadows. Honestly, I don't feel like you need a blink here. Oh.
That's not good.
See,
Oh.
swinging before the blink made it really predictable, and then the blink was out in the open. That kind of just extended the kite a lot for the
Yeah, miss blink is
aeroplanist.
everything.
Yes,
Oh,
that
no.
actually just changed this kite entirely.
And that trade, wow. He's
And-
fighting at least 10 more seconds.
Yep. He's in a really did
Okay.
not bait the pallet.
Got the down eventually, but that's three ciphers.
That's that blink kind of just changed the whole chase.
They could even save a tide turner if they wanted to and have coordinated rescue
Mm-hmm.
with gun and have a tide turner for endgame. Just as a hypothetical.
Does look like that they are just just getting ready.
Officer snuck his way in there.
Literally.
This is why you guys leave your ciphers early. Wow, free
Ooh,
rescue.
free
Okay, that's
rescue
a hit
hit
though,
on the
that's good.
FO. So it was not a farm
You
though.
know,
Aeroplanist doesn't have anything left though.
Aeroplanist can't leave, so that's
Yeah.
why he could afford to hit there.
All the pallets are down, so he's just gonna keep abusing them. Nice! Very nice bait from
He
Mco.
needs to break one of them, yeah.
Yeah.
You have to.
You can't have both of these down. It's a little... That
Wow.
is crazy. Opera hitbox,
That
by
was
the
a
way.
scam.
Literally. There we go. Had a very beautiful rebound. Ciphers are slowing down just ever so slightly.
It's because I don't think Acrobat was started a new cipher. First officer did. He might have been double decoding with the coordinator.
Yes, I was about to say I believe he was going to get closer to the area 2 to set up. Because I just did
Yeah,
not
setting
see
up
him
for rescue.
on the map.
He might have been double decoding with the
Yeah.
coordinator,
Which checks out.
but he did not start that last cipher.
Very nice patience on the acrobat. Going to... Yes.
Nice.
Not in the pallet.
Disrespect. He's not in that.
Yeah, no, she's too skinny.
She's too skinny.
Skinny queen. Unfortunately, it will not be primed.
It doesn't matter if it's primed or not, too, because he has no BT.
That missed, I'm pretty sure.
Nice. Oh,
Does
the
have to worry about the
coordinator's
I was about to say acrobat. It has to worry about the coordinator. I don't believe
also
first.
trade swapped. I didn't hear him trade
flywheel
swap to
out.
teleport.
Yup. Unfortunately, first officer cannot prime
Nice.
this in time.
He
Everyone
knows
is on the
Airplanist
ground.
has no BT. He should pick up
just
Acrobat
pops.
first. No.
I mean,
You saw him use flywheel and he had knee jerk. You needed to pick up Acrobat first.
that's so unfortunate. Acrobat also almost got hit there. If I was Hasha, I would have swung. I guess was worried about the Cordy though.
Yeah.
Cordy's got gun. It was definitely a choice to pick up the aeroplanist first though.
I think he was worried about him stop healing, but I don't think there was enough time. That's
Beautiful
not the
pocket
target you wanna be
watch.
chasing.
No, first officer can stall this a long time. Cordy had already missed her gun and it was out in the open. First officer can
Yeah, that was
kind of
that was
get
a beautiful gun usage.
Yeah. She tried to dodge it, but ooh,
I was like, does he have claustrophobia? No, it's acrobat on gate.
yeah, Sakabage. Yeah, they get the tie here.
I still think he should have picked up the acrobat first.
I do think it probably would have been a tie regardless,
Same.
but it could
Coordinator
have
would
been
have
easier.
rescued the gun.
Mm-hmm.
But if he theoretically if he chaired the acrobat, he can stand on top of Charles and just wait there.
Yeah,
So the coordinator can't rescue.
because I'm most likely Hasha knew that arrow. I guess one just to confirm it.
He wanted to confirm it. He
Yeah.
didn't want to play risky. What I'm suggesting is really risky.
Mm-hmm. Especially with the Cordy up as well, who did not pop gun. Probably didn't want to risk getting stunned, and then the aeroplane is doing another beautiful rebound with Shaq to his name. Because that aeroplanist did do very, very well.
I'm a very risky player, that's why I suggested that. But
Living life on the edge.
He could have won with that.
I will say, if she wasn't a skinny legend and Acrobat was able to get that stun, they probably would have gotten a 3 out.
Probably. Well, maybe he shares acrobat and he could TP. So it's not.
The 135 seconds?
It was
Very
probably
nice,
3 out.
very
If you got
beautiful.
the pal stun, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, the Palisade would have bought aeroplanes a lot of time to make it to
Would have
Shaq.
made it to Shaq.
Yep, and Cordy could have
his
assisted
flywheel would have
further.
been up too.
Mm-hmm. And then Cordy honestly could have done a premature gun to buy him even more time for the Cypher. Because they were close to priming it when he needed it. They were very close.
I believe First Officer didn't use a watch until endgame, so he was still decoding a little slow.
Yeah, he did not pop any watches. He got the his rescue for free, basically. And unfortunately, he missed his last, oh my god. He missed his last watch when he was trying, what's it called? The swing. The swing. He's swinging his watch. Yes. Thank you. But he missed his last one, unfortunately. And got himself hit. He could have bought a little bit more time if he didn't miss it, but I don't think he wanted to risk getting that close to an opera singer. And then plus also just trying to stay out of the tuning range as well. I do feel like, though, leaving Cornfield when he knew that 2 survivors were there is a very risky move, though. Because she knew that Cordy was there, and so was Acrobat. They'll probably maybe assume that Acrobat was moving closer to small boat, I suppose. But I feel like she should have confirmed it down before TPing. Alright, FL survivors are up. Also, I love seeing the staff with the vibrant red hair. Love that. Now, will we actually see a hullabaloo this time? I don't know. We'll find out. Nadine died. I ate Nadine.
I'm here. I have a lot of people talking to me.
Gosh, you're like popular.
I wouldn't say that.
I don't know. I love how in a lot of the images, like for their pictures, sometimes they don't like look like they want to be taking like any photos. Or like, I just want to play IDV. I want my prize money, guys. Oh look, is that you, Nadine? Can't believe you're in the crowd.
Oh my god, wait, yeah.
Oh my god, it's actually the real Nate, totally real Nadine, by the way.
That's totally me. I'm totally,
In
in
Japan.
there right now, and I'm also commentating on stream
Yes. Oh my
with a
gosh.
microphone that isn't picking up any of the crowd.
Yeah, trust. You're very good at multitasking, I'll give you that. Is that a Razer? Was that a Razer logo? You guys are sponsored by Razer? That's crazy.
Oh my god, wait, yeah. I went back to look at it.
Yeah, give me free mouse. Give me free mouse and keyboard. Wait, they're mobile gamers. What does Razer give them?
Oh.
Headsets, I guess?
That's yeah, I guess.
To be fair, I imagine FL is a Japanese gaming industry team. Hold on. Well, I'm not finding anything. Hold on. It's like Zeta Division, for example, is a division, of course. Team FL. I don't see it. Okay, Team Fettle. Yes, they do just have many games. They do League of Legends, they do Valorant. Not sure what else they do besides League, Valorant, and IDV though. We'll find out. Ooh, Seer FO ban first this time. I just realized you can't see the bans. My head in the way. But they are banning Jose and Seer first. Going anti-Knight? They're pulling out the Knight again? And they have anti-free, so they just took her. Florian ban. Okay. And they did do the Hullabaloo ban. So that does leave Goatman open. And Magician ban. Yeah, that checks out. Magicians are really strong right now. My friend recognized FPX from League. That checks out. A lot of these teams, especially like the Japanese teams, are like whole organizations that specialize in many different games. It's really interesting. Yeah, putting soft study on Knight again. And then they have the Ada, the Anti, and then the Embalmer. This is going to be a rough team to go into. Now, will Bronto go Goatman into this team? Yeah, this is a really... I like to see that Embalmer has been played so often nowadays. Makes me happy, because he didn't used to be played that much. Ivy! I guess that makes sense, because concern over the Embalmer and a little bit of the Anti.
I don't know how Knight fares into
Yeah.
Ivy, but I doubt he's gonna be first traced anyway.
Yeah, no. I feel like when it comes to an Ivy, you may just want to kind of bulldoze it as Knight. Yeah. Putting 8 on Big Bow instead of the Ace up.
They want her to be safe and they want Aesop to spawn a Crab Shack so he can rotate into Shack and potentially Big Boat or Small Boat.
I wonder who the Ivy could realistically attempt to farm the 8 up, but because it's Big Boat, it's going to be a little bit difficult. Realistically, the easiest chase here straight up is going to be the Embalmer. But you're going to have to cut off the rotation from Shack. So we will definitely see. They're so respectful when it comes to like the competitions.
If only people in game were disrespectful.
I'm saying. Like such like a big difference from like the player base. Well, in particular, the NAEU player base. Also, looks like we do have Ace up with no borrowed, which checks out. It is the Embalmer.
Tied on Ada though.
Tied on Ada. I guess
That's why they put her big vote.
Yeah, it does also make sense because they are technically running the double tide. Because they're putting on Ada. Ada's a really safe rescue because you get the 3 hits, and then Knight gets a free one.
Flurry again.
Chasing the Knight first is a little interesting.
I'd argue Embalmer, while a more annoying chase, is an easier chase, and Antiquarian's an easier chase.
I very much agree with that.
That's ability and
just
stalemate.
Swing, yeah.
Unfortunate.
Honestly, I was going to say this Knight should be trying to call for attack rather than the ability stalemate.
Wow, all that distance is lost now because Anti's what's there?
Yeah. Very unfortunate.
Predictability and stalemate. Okay. Put down the pallet.
And so...
Alright.
So they do know what's INSO. Nice,
oh,
Boo,
no.
the 100. Flywheel. Okay,
Nice.
Last helmet for the call.
Nice.
Ciphers are a little slow because Anti was pushed off, unfortunately.
Yeah, he can force out the blink though, so this is a
That
decent
was
kite.
a very beautiful blink, by the way. I like that.
Yes.
It was like diagonal.
Alright. The ciphers are a little slow,
Yes,
which is unfortunate.
Yeah, the ciphers are a bit slow, unfortunately. Embalmer already here for the rescue. Ada also coming in. Only one person on ciphers right now. When they're already kind of slow.
2.5 cipher progress.
Yeah, it's very slow for an Ivy, though. Especially considering they only have one person now on the ciphers.
Yeah. They have touched all their ciphers, though. Beautiful rescue,
close,
so
yeah.
patient.
Very patient. Brontal was very close to canceling the animation to force an after half, but the Ada still got it. And that's full pres.
That's full present.
Heading over to Anti for the assistance. And Anti
Exactly,
was able to finish the cipher. They are starting to push out another cipher.
Sori's been embalmed. That's why Embalmer was running towards her to get his face. That makes sense.
That does make a lot of sense. There was no way he was going to rescue that when they had the Tide Ada coming in.
Now.
Yup.
And it's that big boat too. Wow, okay.
It is on the bottom floor, but he can always rotate up. And it's going to buy a lot of time because you have the bubble. The bubble to work with. Leaving the Yit on the bottom floor? No.
He's abusing the stairs and elevation so he doesn't get full presence. Flywheel?
Oh, beautiful.
Oh no, he ran into...
Yeah. Oh!
He ran...
Okay, yeah.
He ran into the wall and was walking diagonally, which meant he took more corrosion. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, he missed a good portion of it. But he still took a good chunk as well, unfortunately.
He ran into the wall and it was walking diagonally,
Yeah.
which is unfortunate, but the ciphers are pretty good though.
Yeah, no, ciphers have caught back up.
Yeah, they love to.
Haven't gotten middle out of the way though. It's a little unfortunate.
That's unfortunate, but
I feel like, yeah, you could go for Ada here. That's exactly what you're gonna do.
she doesn't have full presence, but she has a blink available, so there it is.
Okay.
Trying to get more corrosion, but couldn't, so she
Yeah.
just hits. Alright. They're starting big boats, so they do have they're starting 2 backup ciphers.
Yeah, they have docks and big boat to work with.
Very smart.
Scaring the Embalmer a little bit.
Okay. Didn't even need to use his flywheel to get out of that.
Ooh.
Nice pal sub. Oh, but he has 60 now.
Yeah.
That's... I think it's a worth it trade-off, but...
Did get the spook, but
Flywheel?
flywheel
Yeah.
to pallet. Very clean.
beautiful. Wasting his full presence.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think he was trying to cut the
Didn't waste his
embalmer
full
off, but I don't think
presence.
the ASAP was going to go to it, to be honest. They are pushing. They got Shore done. Auntie can just prime hers. Embalmer, though,
Wow, okay, yeah.
does not
There's-
have borrowed.
Their
And
Cypher
does
Rush
not have
is
the
a little
coffin.
slow, admittedly.
Mm-hmm.
But
And-
they spread out their ciphers and make it so that their mid to late game is a lot easier on them.
The also only other unfortunate of Ivy not committing a little further to the embalmer for an earlier hit was the fact that he was full health.
Yeah.
I mean, she can clutch this as an Ivy. There is 3 people up though, so it's way more difficult to do so.
59. She can't do anything.
Mm-mm. No blink.
She makes that bolt too, yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
She
didn't get the
has no
spook
knee-jerk,
landed.
Nice.
But she has the speed to work with, or the distance to work with. The 99 is
99.
crazy.
It's anti on gate. Oh my god, I forgot about this area that's been reworked.
Yeah. Does get the hit. So that looks like a tie. She cannot get to the other gate in time, and I think she knows that. She's going to attempt, but there's just no way.
Anti up in that gate, basically.
Yeah, Embalmer
It was
tickled
so
the last
slow.
2%, dude.
Waiting to give Ada more time, but okay, now they leave.
Yeah.
Now that she's been picked up.
Very well played by the survivors.
Right.
Dang.
That was a pretty standard game.
Yeah. They also caught back
The
up with the
first-
Cypher Rush very well, too.
Yeah. The first kite was a little unfortunate with the first helmet,
Yeah.
but he made up for it and he got blinked out.
Mm-hmm.
He stole his helmets, but he got blinked out, which was important.
Yeah, the first chase was
It
a
made
little bit fast. But
He
still...
made it so that he could get farmed without worrying about blink.
True. That
on
is
anyone
true.
else.
And then
That
plus
last chase,
the
though.
embalm too, even though it risked a lot of the progress because you had 2 people off, getting to Big Bow with that second coffin and having to worry about the antiquarian as well in the area to stall even more time, pretty solid.
And she wasn't
Pretty
wasting
solid.
any time too because she just finished her cipher, so
Mm-hmm.
she was just there to stall.
That was the best part, was the fact that she already finished that cipher, so she was ready to gear up for the
Exactly.
harassment. Yeah, I mean, 76 seconds is like,
Pretty good.
yeah.
And he could have kited longer if he'd, didn't hit the wall after his
Yeah.
flywheel, unfortunately.
Hi, hello, girl's wife, hello. Yeah, I mean, he missed some of the corrosion, but there was still a good chunk that he had to take because of the fact that the flywheel didn't give him the max value he could have taken.
Yeah, he hit the wall, unfortunately.
Yeah. Otherwise, his kite probably would have been extended a bit more, at least. I feel like AWG may take the set though. Potentially, we'll see. We'll see what the next one comes up to. Because this is our second round. Wait. Oh wait, they went even, so they go into round 3, don't they? Yeah. Oh my gosh, my brain is not braiding right now. It's midnight. Yeah, because they went 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I feel like AWG is gonna take this here.
Man, I just got a phone call. I'm being bothered by everyone.
Oh my gosh. Tell everyone to go away. Tell them you're watching IJL. You don't have time to mess around.
Yeah, I don't have time, guys.
I don't have time for you. Literally, I'll stick you for the head,
I don't have
Tabitha.
time for you. Oh my god.
I don't have time for you guys. I'm being cool
who
watching
are
IDV
you?
tournament. Let me see them play. Put these
I
gamers
do
on the
think AWG's
stands.
gonna take this, but
Yeah.
they've been getting nice ties. The survivors are doing better this time around. in comparison to yesterday.
I want to see either team pull out something niche here. I really want to see them pull something niche.
Yeah, I want to see something. Oh my god, that ball was still
Yeah,
the scariest thing
that
I've
was
ever seen.
literally like booty
And the
cheek
misblinked
clenching.
cost everything.
They didn't show the blink, but it definitely cost.
That house on it.
Yeah, that was great. Look at them going crazy over it. Yeah, very
Wow.
clean. Didn't use a single watch.
And they just pop right in front of his face.
See, Hasha could have actually hit that acrobat. I swear. League of Legends mention. League isn't real. Also
Yeah,
those.
first helmet, unfortunate.
I have a
You got the
feeling.
next two, though.
Yes, I was gonna say it because the knight just had to brute force the hits instead.
This rescue also really beautiful.
Yes, gorgeous on the Ada's part.
Just
Little
running, trying
awkward.
not to look.
Mine, yeah.
Hot stun.
That was a good flywheel to the pallet. I will say that the Ivy not being able to get a hit there did make it a little more difficult for the end game. Because by
She also could
then,
have canceled the vault too.
yeah.
But couldn't both of those times, which would have cut the kite short.
Who is offering free Norton minor to IEC in the IJL stream? Free Norton? Hold on, I see two words. They're giving me free Norton? I'll take Norton. Give me that package. Saves me like $600.
I'm
Crazy.
gonna go grab some water and bread real quick.
Bread. I want some bread. Give me some.
I love bread. I love getting bread.
I went to Texas Roadhouse just to get the rolls yesterday. It was great. Thank you for the posture check. Free Norton at the price of your PC, literally. Gosh. You could like buy a very decent laptop for the price of the Norton figurine package. I'm just saying. Did I get it anyways? Yeah, it's okay. I ordered it from Japan though, so saves me a little bit. If you guys want to buy cheap IDV merch, just go to China or Japan. It's a lot. It's literally half the price. It's crazy. Just literally just buy a place in China, trust. Don't think about it too hard. Don't worry about visas, lining up a job so you move. No. Don't worry about any of that. Just think about the fact that you're gonna have 10 ping if you play IDV in China. Just worry about that by itself. Pulling out the An maybe because it is Yukakina. And Yukakina does have a really solid An. Will we see the An play though? Or are we gonna see something funky? They may ban the An too. Maybe ban Bonbon An. Maybe you need that, right? Especially because I feel like NAU's been having a couple of ping problems lately. Give me that 10 MS. 5 MS. Put me in the server room, bro.
Don't tease me like that. You know I play with so much pain.
Hunter's never gonna catch me. You think Yukakina's gonna pull out the An? Or do you think they're gonna ban Moonlit?
Moonlit.
Moonlit. To go An, it's probably gonna be a warp An.
Yeah, I think they're banking on their survivors tying and Hasha winning.
I want to see a breaking wheel.
Yeah.
If they're going Moonlit, I want to see a breaking wheel. Breaking wheel would be really neat. Oh yeah, Nichiko too. Could be interesting to see here. Because Moonlit is really good for Michiko. Especially because literally half the map is just useless into her. Because it's just all low walls. Will they pull the Michiko?
Even when there are high walls, she can just hack through them.
True. The wall hacks. See, I want it. It probably will be Michiko. And it's a little risky on Moonlit. Not an awful option though. Especially if you carry warp. So I don't feel like it's an awful option. I think they may have to worry about Michiko and potentially even a breaking wheel. I would like to see a breaking wheel if they're playing Moonlit round 3.
I'd love to see one, but in this case,
yeah,
it's
I don't
unlikely because all they need is a tie.
Yeah, I don't think they would. And it's also the tie queen, but again, it is Moonlit, which can make it difficult, or it could work in her favor because of stalling rescues. Because it is kind of hard to make it to rescues on this map if you're not already set up for one.
I can't believe they played Opera and Ivy.
I know, they played Opera
and Hullabaloo.
They have to worry. They do have to. Yeah, Yuka Kina can technically have either Goatman or Hullabaloo unless they do both of the bans on them.
I think they're gonna ban Anne or Bonbon, and they're gonna leave Hullabaloo open.
True. Nope, they're banning Goatman, Hullabaloo, and we did get the Seer Priestess ban. Priestess, while Priestess actually has not been banned often, it's Moonlit. So, you do not want to keep her open for this map.
Priestess also just matches so well into every other hunter. Wait, they did ban Bonbon. Wait, it was a mistake.
They did ban Bonbon.
They left Hullabaloo open.
They teased Hullabaloo.
I was about to say this because yesterday
they banned
in round 2
Bonbon.
they didn't. Yeah, they like banned Bonbon or something, and Yuka Kina went Hullabaloo, and he got tree escaped.
Yes, I do remember that. Cause Scars banned Bonbon. Melly and Florian. Melly Gaming. Right. Cordy ban. Who we have for third pick here? Magician? Okay. They're going really strong characters. They're expecting something in particular though if they're picking Melly. And the Merc ban, which checks out for Moonlit. Merc with gauntlets. Wait.
Forward, okay.
Forward, okay. Probably Saucity is going to go on the forward, I imagine, because he has been playing a lot of the rescues, the main rescues. But what are the odds of the forward not being tied though? I was gonna say, oh no, he's on forward. He's on forward. But will he actually run tied? Because even though Saucity does play rescue, will they actually run tied forward? They could run tied Florian and Magician. And then the other two can do their own thing.
I've never seen Sasori play a forward, so I'm interested.
Our first experience, and we're doing it together. We're holding hands.
In the recent tournaments, there's been changes to the FL roster, but Sasori stayed, and now instead of kiters, he's put on rescuers, so...
Probably because he's a strong character, or a strong person, so they put him on the rescue, because typically rescues are your weak kiters. So a little interesting that they're putting someone strong on it. I guess to be more versatile as a survivor is my guess.
Probably. And maybe the other survivors on his team, they could be better kiters than him. They had Hullabaloo.
We've got the Hullabaloo.
Or they could be just more experienced kiters with specific survivors that are in the meta, because I don't think I've ever seen Sasori play like Finn or Foreign or like Magician. He could probably pick them up, but I've seen him play Gardener when she was really meta. She's still good, but not that meta.
Hear me out. Bible forward. Watch this. Trust.
A fly roll forward? Are they gonna put a tide on Florian?
Yes. Watch it happen.
Okay,
it's not gonna happen.
I'm waiting. Maybe,
yes.
Maybe.
I mean,
I'm expecting one no BT build.
Yes, honestly.
And it's gonna be on Florian or
maybe Melly.
Forward.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like
maybe
forward's not gonna run it. Melly, yeah, Melly gaming. Flywheel forward.
Like it's
right now.
Flywheel.
Right
on
now.
Someone.
Type flywheel. It's the forward.
It's the Seuss build.
I want it. This build. Oh, I just broke something. Sorry.
Uh-oh. Ah,
Damn
double tide,
it.
okay. Knee
That was
jerk?
actually my
No.
evil cousin who said that they were gonna go flywheel, by the way. I lied. Oh wait, no, I don't have TTS open. Let me refund you real fast. I got to open my POG is what it's called. I could just type it out for you actually, now that I think about it. You know what?
Melly, yes. Melly 5 Cypher Kite. Yes, I agree. They might just chase... Okay, yeah, just gonna chase Melly.
Melly 5 Cypher Kite, trust
Florian is
me.
a
There
strong
you go.
kiter on his own. He doesn't need much kiting assist.
I'm so sad. No flywheel forward. My day has been ruined. How will I ever play this game again,
He's gonna
knowing my
get one
disappointment
hit,
has
yeah.
been immeasurable?
One hit because of the drop down vault.
He's an old man.
She's just
Why
gonna...
not?
Oh, she's just gonna live
Oh.
it again because she can. He's
Yeah,
way
lose
too
the
slow and
bees
she has
at the
bees.
choke.
Take them back? No?
No, did?
Oh.
Wait, I can't really tell. It looked like she wasn't able to take him back, but I think she
She couldn't
was.
take it back.
No. Oh yeah, no. This is
There's
buff
so much
Melee.
progress lost.
Yeah.
Ooh.
While this isn't old Melee, she didn't lose as much, but still lost more than she could have saved for sure.
Yeah.
And it's Hullabaloo. He's just gonna. Okay, nice. Did call them back. War.
Great warp. Wait, I just realized it's a warp. That's interesting.
Warp on.
Oh.
It kind of makes sense for this map actually. There is a lot of distance that you have to worry about.
The
Ooh.
Centimologist is doing amazing so far.
It also took him a while to
Nice,
close it. That was
nice.
beautiful.
Beautiful patience at the palette.
Ooh. Now he's worried about the Palestine just deciding to go around. Did take that first hit.
It's already a tree cipher kite and
Yes.
it's only the first hit.
3 Cypher
But now he has
Kite.
presence, so that's a little tricky.
They do know that he has Inso. And that is a trump card. Wait,
The
trump
story can
card?
settle to
Warp.
rescue and finish the cipher.
Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness.
Beautiful dodges. Now she's just gonna force rotation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hella Nerf killed
Force
him.
out
Yeah.
All's,
He's just not that great
force out
anymore.
All's abilities for that last hit. Alright.
Mm-hmm. This
Just
area
no more
is a
beast,
little bit
though.
dead. Yeah, her rebound's gonna be really rough. But forward can assist because they are set up on the last 2 ciphers. So, thank
is
God every day
correct.
for that. Amen.
Okay,
Manifesting
there's a
commitment.
sorry. Oh, that is a ball cancelled. Okay. Nice. Take the hit, then ball.
Going to try to go for
Nice.
that double down, and
Yeah,
he's
he
not
wants
having it.
but he can't hit.
Oh, he does get it. He does get it because it's
No,
Hullabaloo.
he does get it.
Hullabaloo,
That's
even though
unfortunate.
he is not as great, his double down
Wow.
potential is still the best in the game.
Rescuing from him isn't hard.
Forcing the
slow
slow
ball.
vault, very nice.
Yeah, rescuing from it isn't hard. It's getting the double down.
Mhm.
Avoiding that's the hard part.
Yeah, that is what makes him really hard. So if you don't have a guaranteed rescuer, it's a little. Last I
This
last
is really
Cypher is a
awkward.
little. Ooh. Last Cypher is gonna be stalled for a bit here, unfortunately. Ooh.
Okay. There's the rescue.
Ooh.
Nice dodge.
Dang.
goes.
Does have to worry about that forward. And the excitement.
There's this excitement.
swap.
The Hullabaloo nerf would have mattered there if he didn't have trump card.
Mhm,
Because
absolutely.
Sasori was all up in his face already.
Oh yeah, they do have to
Without
start off
being
with a
cancelled.
Cypher. I will say his end game is going to be really rough because he's got excitement and no detention. Hullabaloo's late game already is kind of rough when the gates are being opened. But I mean it's still Hullabaloo.
Yeah. If Sasori doesn't get spotted out, he can make this rescue. He's looking for him though.
A clone did give him away, unfortunately. He could potentially run. Whoa.
Nice dodge.
Nice. Like a
Can't do
stare down.
anything. He can't do anything.
He did get the spin. He can use ball to get around to the rescue and at least go down on the chair. Oh. Oh,
Oh,
true.
they know he has no detention, yeah, so he can just... Now there's like no chance of getting stopped and getting picked up.
And then he just dips. Oh no!
Unfortunate.
Very unfortunate. He did. The
Yes
Hullabaloo
and
played
no,
around that
soft
pretty
heel.
well. Yeah. And I think that's exactly why he tried to go so hard for that double down, because he knew that forward did not have it. This is a 3K, so while Hullabaloo is definitely not as good as he used to be, he can still pull this out. But I will be honest, Yukikina played this very, very well.
The main reason it was so straight case that one double down
Yeah,
changes
yeah.
games.
Double downs kill games really bad.
It slowed the Cypher progress too much.
I do have a feeling that, yeah, I just surrendered. Forward may have been able to set up for the rescue a little bit better for the pop. Though it would have been really difficult. There was a chance. Oh my
It was
gosh.
a little difficult, yeah.
Yeah. Kudos to the Yukikina though. Yeah, Forward had already used his self-heal when he got doubled down the first time. Yukikina knew that and decided to exploit the fact that that happened. And decided to just slug him again for a second double down. Double downs. Like, it's really hard not to get double downed with a Hullabaloo though, unfortunately.
Would something have changed if one of them forced the train?
What was that?
The coaster, sorry, the coaster.
Oh.
Would anything have changed if one of them was able to force coaster?
Right. I do think... Oh man, just that forward getting double down kind of like changed the tide of the game, because the melee did amazing. But she had no rebound, unfortunately. Also, yeah, sitting in bro. Yeah. 118 seconds, and a majority of that was just that first chase. So, oh, how he has fallen from glory. Thank God. I'm happy with that. Look at the 0 seconds on the Florian, by the way. That is another thing. Yes, I was going to say, if Florian was the one in the position for that second save, I think it would have bought a lot more time, because A, you get the Florian assistance, and then, you know, the tide. So, little rough that the Magician had to go for it instead. But I wonder why. I wonder if they could have just put Florian first instead of fourth.
I wonder.
Because I feel like that alone could have changed the tide of the game as well, having that second rescue being him instead.
There it is. FL needs a 4. Hasha needs a 4K to win.
Yeah. Yeah, AWG is gonna take this set, honestly. I have a very strong feeling. I mean, who do you think they're gonna pull out? It is Hasha.
A lot of it has to do with the first round not being able to tie. Too.
Yeah, that did put them back a little bit.
Because Hasha would need a 3K if he tied. Or if they tied round 1.
Right. Yeah, AWG had that boost from the round 1 plays. Honestly, they can just play for a 1 out here.
I'm gonna go back row, yeah. I'm gonna go back row quickly because I don't know who they banned, but why forward?
Who FL banned? Or who
Who
AWG banned?
Yukikina banned.
Oh, I know Cordy was one of them. Seer,
Cordy, Merc,
Priestess,
Seer,
Cordy, and
Priestess,
Merc.
okay.
Yeah, I think I was trying to remember them.
Didn't want to play first officer because it was a big map, but they could have gone wildling.
True. And since it was a hullabaloo that they were risking and knew they were most likely going into hullabaloo, it wouldn't have been a bad idea. Because Wildling can get in.
First officer too, because
True.
he is very consistent against hullabaloo. But again, it's a big map, so understandable.
Forward is strong, but trying to get into a hullabaloo, you're probably taking a double down. Which is why if you don't have like a rescue, like an in-slot rescuer that can get in safely and then just get out taking one hit, it's really rough into hullabaloo. But the melee did so good, they deserved at least a tie.
Because she was able to prolong the first hit for so long, she was able to avoid the jumps and that spike in insolence, which allowed her to kite tree ciphers.
But it was also unfortunate that, unfortunately, it didn't really allow her much to rebound with.
Yeah, she was stuck at God Kite and she used up like practically every pallet there, and they were working on first stop.
Yeah.
That's one of their last ciphers, so she couldn't go there either.
And so she couldn't make it to coaster. So I feel like Forward may have been able to assist, even though he was already going down, he probably could have assisted a little bit by getting a stun to buy her time to make it to coaster. And again, I feel like if Florian was the one posted up for that second rescue, it would have changed quite a bit because she would have had rebound potential, plus had time to buy another 15 or so seconds.
I agree. If they were expecting a hullabaloo, it's most likely a magician if he was at fourth, or melee getting chased.
But they put Florian at fourth instead, which kind of put him very far from what they needed.
Again, I can't believe they played Ivy then offer around 1 and 2.
Yes! Hasha the GOAT as well. Like, these people are going crazy with the picks. Also, we do have the typical Seer anti-ban. Doesn't really give us much information to work with.
Dream Witch ban. Wow.
Dream Witch out of the way. Okay, Goatman and Dream Witch ban. That does leave Hullabaloo open. These teams are confident into Hullabaloo, though.
I don't agree with the Dream Witch ban, but that's because Forward Embalmer safe.
Yep. And they have the Embalmer. I was going to say if they had Embalmer open, they're just pulling him out.
Wendy ban. Wow.
Another Wendy ban.
Fire Investigator is another safe survivor.
Magician.
But, I was about to say
Wendy doesn't seem like a Hullabaloo ban though.
Yeah. I don't agree with the Dream Witch ban, but that's because I know Kenna psychs against safe.
Yeah, they're going
Kenna
so
doesn't
safe.
like playing Dream Witch on Moonlit.
Yeah, Moonlit is a bit big for a Dream Witch. Okay, so we have the Ace Up, the Forward, the Psych, and the Florian. Yeah, this is just a really strong team. This is 100% probably a one-man out or a tie. They're one out as if they're doing it really safe, but I think they can actually get more points. Especially because it is Moonlit. What do you run into this, though?
Yeah, who do you play and who do you chase?
Yeah. I want to say, depending on their pick here. Who are you rooting for? Well, overall, for the entirety of the summer tournament for IJL, I am rooting for I Love Zeta, but I think Axis is 100% winning. Well, 95%. Because I think RC is good competition. But for this lineup, I think our AWG is going to win. Hey, Hasha. Where are you going? And they are going Hullabaloo.
Okay.
It would have been nice to see them go something wild. Honestly.
Yeah.
But he's got to get this 4K. But I don't think Hullabaloo's 4Kable. Honestly, as a Hullabaloo, your best bet is probably going to be either Ada or Embalmer. Florian can get distance. Forward. Oh, okay. Putting the Florian on bridge. Yep, I can agree with that. And then we have the forward at fourth, and then putting the embalmer in second story. And then Ada can use coaster if need be, and also is just straight up at first, so checks out. Yeah, probably
Yeah,
gonna
she can
go
just
for
take
the
every
embalmer
hit.
here. Yeah.
If he's crazy, he goes for the forward.
Yeah, if he's insane with it, run excitement right now, trust. Don't even worry about the forward stun. Though I guess it would make sense trying to get the ace up out of the way early so you don't have to worry about that coffin endgame clutching up a crazy save. But he also isn't
to counter embalmer too.
That is true. Oh, why are they hollowing? I guess it's because he is like the safe pick, but he isn't as good as he used to be. Which is why these teams are honestly faring pretty well against him now. They're confident, which is why they're not banning him. It's so boring to watch the same 400s over and over. You should have seen yesterday when AWG was going into Scars because they went into round 4. So they were forced to be other people. They did not have
Not
a
even
choice.
that, like, sure it was the same for Hunters, but the gameplay from the Survivors, they were so good.
Yes, these Survivors were really good. It was jaw-dropping.
Look at that. Full kite embalmer.
The flywheel! It's the flywheel!
The flywheel tie. I
It's
was
the flywheel
talking
forward.
about this earlier.
He's
Okay,
here!
chasing embalmer.
It's my flywheel forward! Finally! Oh, I could die happy. Yep, going for the embalmer first. And he predicted that he's gonna jump out. A
Nice
little bit of an
prediction.
early jump from the ace. I probably should have waited for like a red light or something as well.
Maybe we can get 2. That's 2. That's already a good start.
Yep. Almost got that hit.
That's a
He
hit.
probably could have risked it
No.
a little bit. I think he could have gotten it. He did get the broken windows. Holy lag, what just happened to the stream?
Uh-oh. Break that. Yeah,
So
break that.
he does know now that the embalmer has a knee jerk. Oh, just barely misses the clone. You've got to always root for the hunter. True,
Nice
it's
hit.
nerve-wracking. Very good hit. Does embalmer does have flywheel here.
Hit.
Flywheel
Insolence.
is up. Definitely going to be waiting for that last color. Issue
gonna be red,
being
though.
it's red. Yep, exactly. Flywheel out of the red. Flywheel is now gone though. And he just gets a spin and
Rotation, yep. Okay.
honestly standard, not as long as the melee. It looks like Florian is already posting up. In an ideal world for this Hullabaloo, Hullabaloo stalls this out long enough to where it's somehow after half, but that is not happening. Florian is literally ready. So, okay.
Okay.
This. Oh, beautiful
Beautiful.
flywheel. Can prevent the double down now by doing so, which automatically gives him a lot more time to work with. He's tried. He tried. Going all the way to the
That's full
corner.
presence.
Yeah, it is full presence now. He has warp, trump, and so as well. I can't even see the chair.
As close
It's
as he
so
can.
pixelated.
Yeah. As close as he can, then warp to the coffin.
He's walking. Hold on, I'm gonna make
He
sure
can
the
actually just jump up there.
yeah,
because
he
he's so
can.
close.
He missed it. No. So it's actually really hard to get that jump. By the way, it's really difficult. But he almost had it. You have to be actually facing the window, in front of the box. Ah! He still got it though. Yo.
He got it.
Oh my gosh, I thought he missed
Wow,
it.
that's
at
a
first.
long stun. That's
Yeah.
over half the ball.
Holy
He still has warp
cow.
though.
As warp, but forward is going to assist here to the best of his ability. Has to worry about the red
As long as they
though.
can,
Well, forward.
as long as they can prevent coaster. That's
Nice
the best thing that could
flywheel.
happen. Oh, the knee jerk
And-
speed is helping him.
Doesn't have the spin anymore. There we go. Does have to worry about the forward, who is full health. So he is going to be
And
buying a
his-
lot of time here.
The charges on it, the bombs on
But-
him also disappeared.
Mhm.
So now he's harder
He's
to hit.
flywheel. And that is all of his ball. Unfortunate.
Hasha knows that, but the
Yeah.
Cyphers
Ciphers are really good.
basically. Bomber did his job.
This is just not a 4K, unfortunately, for the Hullabaloo. This most likely is a 2 out. He does know that the forward has flywheel, but he doesn't know if he has tide or not. I would get rid of that. There we go.
I would also, yeah. I was like, that's a problem.
Yeah. Now he's gonna go for the forward, who doesn't have anything in his name now. But he's full health into a no detention Hullabaloo, which is gonna make him rough. Yeah, this is just a 2-man out.
No one's on the gate yet, but that doesn't matter. You
They
can't
are
get forward
now.
down.
Yeah, I know. Forward buys more than enough time. It's looking like it's definitely the AWG win. The TS for the road, though.
TP, okay.
The TP, they can't get it, though, because...
Wait, Ada has so much stress, she can brute force it.
Yeah. He's not even gonna look at it.
Yeah.
Here's the
he
thing.
knows he can.
If this was a normal hunter with detention, would this have been different? Yes. Yes. Hullabaloo's late game, when people are full health with no detention, is really hard.
Ada had 3 hits. She
She
could
was
have
pushing that.
probably like opened the game.
She could have run a lap
Without
round like 4th stop with that, to be honest. But GG's to both teams. Both teams played very, very well. Oh my goodness. I believe we have Axis going next. Let me see. Let me double check that. Check my
Let me check
sources.
that too.
Yes, it is. It's QTD into Axis. Also, hello, Toasty.
Are we on time?
Are we on time? Yes, actually.
Wow.
Believe it or not. We are, in fact, on time.
That's a nice, simple 3-round set.
Yeah, I mean, they're on time. Yesterday, the first matchup was an hour overtime. It was wild. They went like 3 hours. But it was intense games. I feel like getting a snack. Should I get a snack? It was crazy. It was yesterday. It was yesterday. Yeah, brain. Yeah, it was crazy yesterday. What do I want for a snack though? I have ube cookies. They're right next to me.
So good right now.
They're really yummy. Self-care is important. I'm gonna eat this cookie.
Delicious.
I can only eat
wants
one
this
a
cookie?
day because I try to limit my sugar, and they have 11 grams of sugar for each cookie. And I'm like, all right, I can eat one a lifetime. No, I'm kidding. They're really good though. It was my first time at a Trader Joe's. It was like I felt like a toddler in a candy store. It was crazy. I'm like, low prices, yummy food. Good God. Like I understand now why the parking lot was full. That was my first ever experience.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna plug Trader Joe's now. I'm a Trader Joe's truther, even though I'm probably never gonna go back. There's like hardly any around me. Cookie. Oh, it's so sweet. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the hydration. I'm eating my cookie real fast though. My cat's also meowing again. Hello, can I help you? Meow. Meow. What's wrong? Can you hear my cat by chance?
So maybe stream can.
Alright. That is my half a cookie because it's really sweet actually. Oh my god. I will actually get another water because I need water. So I will be right back for that. I know, you have so much to say. You're very politically opinionated.
はい。
確かにあれは完璧でしたね。
完璧でしたね、本当に。
いやー、それぞれが非常に良かった、青さ高かったそんな試合でしたし、ゆかきなもね、フラバル残されて3人釣り、もう見事でしたからね。
そうですね、先日フラバル開けられていいイメージがあまり湧かなかったとは思うんですけど、本人の中でその中でもやっぱり強気にフラバルをピックしていって、その中で勝ちまで取っていくっていうのが非常に素晴らしかった
そうですね、
プレーでしたね。
こう試合の序盤がね、サバイバーに掴まれてただけに自分の立ち回り
Hello, cat. I returned. Do you miss me?
そうですね。
I know you did. Don't worry. Yeah, so I thought. I returned. I brought grapes. We're gonna be healthy now after eating a cookie. It's to balance it out a little bit. I'm also gonna chug some water because I want to redeem hydrate.
I'll chug some water too. I have my water with me.
Water. It's very yummy. Very healthy. Oh my gosh. I'm being sent Infinity Nikki portraits. God, the dresses are so good in this game.
なるほど。ジジも結構ガッツポーズされる選手だよね。
Uh oh.
そうですね。
はい。まあ今はねコーチ
They're not sober though.
来ていただいてとね、はい形になっておりますけれども、まあまたこの後第2マッチ、QTD vs アクシズウェーブというところでね、この後ねその詳しく。
Oh my god, I feel so old.
Why? Why do you feel old? Are your joints popping, Nadine?
No, I'm fine with that aspect. I'm seeing some of my friends when like I was a senior in high school when they just like were freshmen, and we have an extra here in New Zealand. We have an extra year, so it's 5 years in high school.
Oh,
So you know, we were like,
I would not want to be in high
apart.
school for that long.
We were very far apart, and I came across their prom photos. I'm like, oh my god, wait, it's been that long?
Oh.
What do you mean?
What? IDV. Oh, my chat. That is crazy. I'm not saying that on stream. The heck?
Oh.
That's crazy. Either they're not sober or they're just weird and need to be put in jail.
They need to stop.
Yeah, that's just weird. Hot take. Actually, it's not hot at all. It's freaking freezing. But like 90% of the people that make comments like that in chat are typically minors. I feel like most sane adults will never make comments like that. Especially in a public space. Adults do take, well, typically take minor safety seriously. At least they should. Can't they say they do?
I had, oh my god, her dress is so beautiful.
Like, when people make sussy comments. Certain sussy comments. Her dress is gorgeous again, my queen.
That's what I said. I forgot what I was saying.
Not the sussy baka. That's so...
Okay, I remember.
What are you remembering?
I was playing like with Ray, you know, we made some IDV friends. And turns out they were minors and they were making such horrendous jokes, and Ray and I were like, we don't feel comfortable doing this anymore.
Get blocked, bozo.
Literally.
I can't.
With the hunters.
The only time I ever said anything sussy in like a public chat ever. I'm actually trying to think. I can't think of anything. Hold on. Certainly it's happened once in my lifetime, I'm thinking.
See, I know I have, but it was in response to other people. I was also joking.
I don't think I have. I think the worst thing I've ever done in a public chat was in IDB, and I was fake role playing a divorce, and that's about it.
I see. See, you know, this was my name at some point. I'm typing it out in chat.
Oh no! I mean, I did your last
That was-
one. Oh, whoa!
That was my name at some point.
What the hell? Hello?
You know, I was bound to attract some attention that was
Yeah.
like that.
You're getting a mim goblin for that one. Oh my gosh. IDV is a scary place. It feels dangerous. It feels like walking on the street when it's pitch black and you're all alone. As a girl. That's what IDV English 1 feels like. Also, shout out to English 3, you will be missed. I miss my boy English 3, not really. I've always been an English 1 truther, so sorry to English 3 homies, but... Remember my Slendrina games? Wait a minute. Hold on a second.
Oh, I know what Slendrina games are.
Oh my god. That's so scary. Ew.
What do you mean, ew? She's beautiful.
Oh, you right. She kind of bad.
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
She's got that
come on.
long, luscious hair, beautiful gazing eyes. My bad, my bad. I definitely Googled Slendrina. Don't even worry about it. All the places are dark, you said for some games. Oh my gosh. It reminds me of this TikToker that I always see. It's like a girl who has like the 3-wheel car or 3-wheel bike. And it's like a little car. She's always in like some dangerous place or like some really dark and scary place. And then she just goes in her really pink car.
The heck?
You have to know what I'm talking about. I'll send it to you next time I see it. You have to experience it.
Probably
it's great.
do, but my brain's just not registering it right now.
She's like Chinese, and she has like it's like a tricycle type like bike, but it's like the size of a car, like a small car.
Oh.
And it becomes like a little like room.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yes, dude. God, what that mouth do?
I'm gonna grab more bread.
Oh, bring me some. I'll give you some grapes.
Mm,
I have grapes.
thank you.
This is a
Why
scary
are carbs
creature.
so delicious, but they do nothing?
So bad,
basically.
yeah. They give you fake energy, it feels like sometimes. Still energy, but...
Well, Bronto is so much taller than Yukakina, oh my god.
What the heck?
Yeah, you see, he's not even standing
He's
straight.
he's like slouching a little bit to look down.
Yeah, he's slouching, he's making himself look small.
He's like leaning back, like, yeah, okay.
Like, yeah, no, I'm not... I'm the same size as this guy, same
Yeah,
height.
trust. Get this man some stilts. Oh,
Get him
there's
some
nothing there.
souls.
It's some shy K-pop drama. What are you witnessing? Oh my gosh. I need to watch some new K-dramas, actually. One day. There's actually a Chinese show that I need to watch. Actually, there's like 4 of them I'm talking, actually. It's fine. Thank you for the hydration. I'm gonna put my grape down so I can drink some water then. 1 second.
Oh my god, I'm so cold. The
Have you
winter's hitting.
considered toasting yourself? At night?
In other ways, you know, maybe
Well-
putting something in a bathtub.
No! We're not doing that here.
In Minecraft, you know, I have to word things a little differently.
I didn't even know they have toasters in Minecraft.
We've been playing with the mod pack, you know.
Okay, yeah, that's totally what we're talking about. K-drama or Squid
If I
Game.
want to
Oh,
talk like that, I have to be a little discreet.
Squid Game season 3. Are you guys ready? I know I am. Not, actually. I'd pay for Netflix again for this, bro. Wait, do I have Netflix right now?
That reminds me, I saw like a Jaden Animations video
I
on
do
my
not.
For You page that she was supposed to be on in Squid Game season 2. I haven't watched it, but I was like, huh.
Wait,
Okay.
Jaden was in season 2?
Jaden, she was supposed to be apparently.
Oh, but wasn't. 'Cause I was gonna say, I feel like I would have like recognized that somehow. The cookie game.
Oh my god, this
Ooh.
beautiful kite.
Yes, this Melly is
Oh, she's
gorgeous.
skinny.
Skinny queen. Also, didn't really close that warp for a hot minute.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. He was able to stall it out really well, but
Yeah.
the end game just wasn't good enough.
The hullabaloo.
I
I'm
almost
gonna be
think that
honest,
maybe
it
it wasn't
just...
necessary to pop there.
Yeah, actually. I think they could have gotten Magician out before the pop.
Yeah, and then it would have been really good for them.
That's why I was mentioning earlier that I felt like forward would have been able to maneuver around
Beautiful.
for the rescue and got it before the pop, and it would have set them up a lot. TikTok
No,
money.
because they stalled out really well, but then the roundabout stunned, and almost like that was more than half as a ball. That was crazy.
I mean, either way, they
Alright,
only
I'm
needed a
having my
one-man
bell.
out. Okay. Kudos to AWG. That first round definitely gave them a bit of a head. You can tell now, though, that these pro teams, they don't really, like, blink at the sight of a hullabaloo anymore. For them, it just is. Also noticing that, like, these people, for some reason, also aren't picking Goatman, but they're not picking Hullabaloo either. They're going back to the Ivy Opera meta, most likely because it's what they're most familiar with, especially because they have evened out a lot in comparison to the fact that Hullabaloo and Goatman have been being delivered nerfs. I think I might be questioning English 1 again. I question them all the time. So never hesitate to question what's going on in those chats, because odds are it's not anything good. Did I drop something again? Oh my gosh, I'm just a mess. What am I dropping? Always question English 1. All of them, actually. Question the entirety
Alright,
is the
time to
IDV
play
community.
IDV while we wait.
Wait, they
Just
should be
kidding.
starting. Yes! 5 minutes and
5
it's
minutes.
axes.
Yay.
I do want to see a team give them a bit of a difficult time. I think RC is going to be their strongest opponent. So, thank you for the hydrate. I'm gonna be so well hydrated tonight, guys. Bathroom break in 10 minutes, apparently. Man, I know I asked like what everyone's poses would be if like you were like a member of like a tourney. But I know we have a couple of different people in chat now. So if you guys were in tourney, what would be your chosen pose if you were to get your picture taken? I know a lot of people are like, yeah, you know, do the peace sign, which is, you know, very safe option. And Nadine, you want to do something a little, a little condescending in a way. The
Side-eye
queen.
people.
The question is, if you were a tourney player, like let's say you're on Zeta or Access, and you were getting your photo taken, what pose would you go for? Cat user hearts probably be a little silly. Heck yeah. I don't even know what I would go, really. Maybe something silly. Just stand like a plank, arms to your side. Don't even worry about it. I don't even know. I'm awful at
Limerick
posing.
pose, standing man emoji.
Literally. I am so bad at posing, so I'm really awkward in photos. I never know what to do. So I usually just have like my arms behind me. Or like kind of like just holding them in front of me in a way. Like grandpa posing. I never know how to
If I
pose.
pose, or if I smile in photos, it's never genuine.
I just feel awkward because I don't know how to pose in photos at all. So I just like awkward. I don't know. It doesn't work. It just doesn't work. We got 2.5 minutes. I'm so crazy. Access play.
kind of just go for it when I'm posting in a group photo. And most of the
Just-
time it works out.
Play it safe. Do the peace sign, guys. 30 minutes to make Texans go. The splits. You're gonna do the splits for the photo. Oh my gosh. Be crazy. Someone do a backflip. Quick, get the photo. Honestly, if someone did
I mean, if you
that,
could do
I would root for them.
splits,
Do a handstand.
if you could do the splits, like you could just like have one leg all the way up right next, and you're
Yes.
holding it right next to you, I suppose.
Just holding your leg up for the pose all the way up. That's crazy. Honestly.
Intimidation technique.
Just out in the moment. Intimidation technique. Imagine someone just flips off the camera. They would not allow that though. There's no way they would. Honestly, I bet one of our teams would throw up a gang sign.
Oh no.
I would bet a penny on it, to be honest. I feel like there's a chance. Is it likely? Absolutely not. But is it possible? It's possible. I like when they have like fluffy hair. I love fluffy hair. Again, I just want
I
to see them
love having
play.
fluffy hair.
I wish I could like put this on ×2 speed. As if it's not live. Guys, walk
That's the
faster.
unfortunate thing about watching it live.
Yeah. I actually had to go back and watch the rest of the Zeta plays last night, but I think they went 0-3, didn't they? Or they
I
didn't
believe so.
win it. Or I'm pretty sure they did not. Oh, it's so sad. Oh my gosh, the Promised Neverland will return June 19th, guys. You have 11 days.
I need that Mujika skin, but I don't want any of those other
Yes.
atrocious skins.
I have already whaled a decent amount. It's time. The mind's eye moment
yesterday
yesterday.
was so crazy. Yeah.
Yes. I freaked, and I'm pretty sure Z's like freaked out too.
He did. I heard him.
Yeah. My immediate thought was to screenshot it for Shad.
He also
Peter.
he was just also saying Shadling pie.
Yes, dude. Peter is like the one skin I don't have for all the A tiers. Because I wailed for the other A tiers for the first one. And then the second, I got 2 of them because I want a Jack skin. He's so tall compared to the rest of them. Single father of... I can't count. Someone count for me. 6? Wait, no. That's 7. Single mother of 6. Oh my gosh. What is it? Imagine birds had WhatsApp. Cute crows trying to steal everything. Like, hey, leave your window open. I see that pretty ring of yours. Vega Peter, I'll be crashing out. I hate to tell you, you may be getting Peter. Ooh. Single mother of 6. Well, they had 7 members total, and he's like the single father, single mother. One of them.
I cannot.
Hi, Kenna. Ooh. I do think Axis will take this set because Axis has been doing very, very well. They are definitely one of the strongest contenders right now, along with RC. Why am I Greg even here? Hello, Greg. I'm afraid to tell you, your legal name is now just Greg. I don't think I don't think Discord says I'm live anymore. I think it just broke. Because I know OBS has broken for a lot of people as well. Which is why I go on busy now, because otherwise it just doesn't initiate streamer mode. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's so weird.
But for sleeping for 2 hours? That's a nap. Very short nap. Gregology. The Gregologist. It's because OBS is broken. It hates
Yeah, where's
everyone.
Mim, guys? Come on, like, where's the streamer at? Too busy to stream.
Yeah,
Can't
sorry.
commentate IJL.
I'm too busy, I don't even know, reading fan fiction or something. Something along those lines. New survivor, Greg, the Gregologist. OBS is just so broke right now for... Actually, and maybe Discord, actually. I think I just closed IDV at that point. You just wouldn't get it calm.
Maybe, because, I was playing MonsterCon the other day, you know, with Rain friends, and one of them, they just couldn't, for the life of them, the Discord app wouldn't let them in the call.
Yeah, Discord has been real jank lately.
But like, their mobile Discord and their website, their desktop Discord worked.
Desktop Discord's
Monstercon.
crazy.
We did MonsterCon, the newest one. Without you, you were dead.
The CEO. Oh wait, is the CEO already in seat? All right, guys, who's ready for Discord to be $10 to $20 a month just to open the app? Are you guys ready? Watch this. We're probably gonna see another puppet round 1, as per usual. Check out the love interest. Give me a himbo and I'm happy. On my way. Call up Discord.
Kind of has himbo energy.
He was the one that I remember Googled. I'm like, he looks pretty neat. Just gonna find different alternatives. True. Bring Skype back. I don't know. Everyone's gonna use IDV in game chat to talk now.
Ew.
Can't even send memes though.
We can send you're on your own.
The thing with like Discord though is that the reason why Discord became such a big thing over TeamSpeak was because of the fact it was free and accessible. So if there's ever a day it's not, people are just gonna be like, nah, screw this, I'm out.
Literally goes against everything Discord practically stands for.
Yeah. Also, you're being greeted, Nadine.
I'm being greeted
Yes.
again.
Say hi.
Oh,
What do you
hi,
mean
Danny.
again? Crazy.
Because
Ew.
Kenna was here too.
True, true. Okay.
Well, you have to understand, people have been bothering me this entire day.
Nadine's had a busy day today.
While
Also-
we were while Mim was commentating one of the games because I was occupied. Someone was
Hey.
was taking up my time away from the game.
I think the plastic in this water has melted into the water. For this particular bottle, because I've had it in the sun for a bit now.
Ew.
I'm just gonna put that over there. Gonna put that far away from me so I don't accidentally drink my plastic water again.
Speaking of MonsterCon though, it's such a fun convention, and one of the playable characters cosplayed as Cult of the Lamb. It was really cute.
Ooh.
I loved it.
Yummy. I love my extra nutrition in my water. The yummy plastic. I feel like a turtle. So good. I should drink that. Why not? Extra flavor. It's like adding
Extra
liquid
flavor,
IV.
more like I shouldn't say that.
Oh.
Okay, anyways, they banned church and they're picking Ever Sleeping Town.
Ever sleeping pretty safe here. They probably will go Goatman round 1. It is Axis. We'll see. Is there a girl with a pumpkin head? Nadine?
What's
Is there a
that?
girl with a pumpkin head?
What do you mean pumpkin head?
Ken is asking if there's a girl with a pumpkin head. I assume in MonsterCon. I know there's a clown girl.
Wait, I think I know what she's talking about.
I need to play MonsterCon. Also,
It's really cute.
I need to bully Ray into making their D&D character. Eventually. Also, the Seer anti-ban. Typical Priestess!
Like, it is ever sleeping. That makes
Priestess
sense.
Puppeteer. Of course, we have the Puppeteer coming out. Haven't seen a Priestess in a hot minute, though. So it's a little shocking to see her finally.
It's ever sleeping.
Perfumer.
It's one of her maps.
Perfumer and Priestess can get some good tricks together. D&D character, yes. I'm DMing Ray right now, actually. I
I love D&D.
have to find the DM because I close all my
Are you
DMs.
saying a fridge as a character? What do you mean a fridge?
What? And is that a magician? I can't see. That is. Whoa, interesting
magician.
team. Probably tied on perfumer, tied on magician.
It'd probably run Tide and Priestess too, or Puppet. Triple Tide, I assume, against Axis.
Right. Also, the Gravekeeper forward ban, and they do get to keep magician for the later rounds because they picked him last.
Yeah, Perfumer is a easy throwaway pick. Puppet is a good. And then Priestess, you know, you don't really get to play Priestess often.
Yeah,
So if
no.
you can, it's one of her maps. One of her good maps, obviously.
Yeah, and you're also pairing with a puppeteer for one, and also a perfumer who can get some tricks with the global portal. And then also the team-wide healing boost, which is actually bigger than doctors, if I'm correct, for the team when they have a
believe so.
puppeteer. So honestly, this is a pretty solid team comp. It has a lot of synergy. And Magician's magician, he doesn't need synergy. So
It's like Acrobat. He's just good.
he is just, yeah.
Here's the good man.
He's aggro. Yep, and we have the goat man. That is very typical. We are no longer getting the Opera Ivy round one. So sorry, guys. We gotta be normal here. It is
I
Axis.
assume you don't want to chase the Priestess and eliminate her support.
I will say Priestess as a kite is not nearly as strong as she is a support. I'm pretty sure most people could
Oh,
agree with that.
100%. I just got flashbanged by all those slides.
I know.
Hey, it's
know,
one of the
Rod.
spawns. I sped up.
I'm happy as
gave
long
to
as
Sean.
Damien is a love interest. I know he's a love interest in Monster Camp. I don't know about Monster Con though, if they have Nico in it.
MonsterCon, you can play as Damien.
You play as him. Okay. Well,
it's part of DLC.
self-love, Kenna. Self-love.
I played as Milo. I love Milo.
Kenna's a no.
No.
I like the Incubus. Well, I think they're more of like a they cubus. I don't know. I think they're considered an incubus though. I like them. Their name is Sawyer, if I'm correct. I like playing as them.
Sawyer.
Yes, I love Sawyer. Flashbang is the apology style. Lots of Twitter. Hey, we see a lot in IDD especially. We see a lot of self-shipping, like with the characters themselves. So you know what? You can throw it to MonsterCon too. If you want a game that's actually going to literally blind you because of the flashbangs, play Dead by Daylight. Play Dead by Daylight. You will literally get blinded.
Double
It
Tide,
hurts.
okay.
Oh, no Time Magician. They put the Time Perfect Puppet.
Bar time.
I'm actually a
I'm
little surprised they
scared.
didn't go the Magician Tide, actually. That's Yume shipping,
Yeah,
Hondimi
it's like
self
he's
shipping.
same-
No,
he's
no, no.
Honing in.
Not Yume shipping. Self shipping. Like, it's the same character with the same character. Like, you see Norton 1 and Norton 2
Yeah, yeah,
smooching. That's what I
It's only
mean.
more than two. The rotation's pretty good. They're
Self
hiding it
says.
out, feeding tonight.
Yes.
Oh my god.
What's over here? Oh,
Nice
the
pallet stun.
stun goes hard.
She needs to use her portal pretty soon, though.
Bro,
or,
Nutties isn't
yeah,
gonna
she's
want to
get
sponsor me
caged.
after this stream. Screw you guys.
She's gonna want a portal if she can. Nice
portal, very clean. The turns ain't turning.
She
I
has
don't
full
know.
kite too.
Ooh.
Oh, the femur is right there. A little awkward. Body block? Okay, that's a trip. That's
Ugh,
okay,
awkward.
I guess.
Is the screen double? Am I crazy?
Nice.
Or are you crazy?
Beautiful flywheel.
Oh yeah. Tram hit right now.
Nice.
Ooh,
No,
clean.
she almost had it.
Kind of clean on the goat man's, but no, she was really close to breaking that. Also almost got him hit by Tram. Hello,
Yeah,
Mocha.
Perfumer is also here for the rescue already because something awkward happened.
Yeah, running into... I don't know why she ran over to the Cypher. I guess to make space. But, a little unfortunate. Landed
It's a
on
little
the
risky
Cypher.
because this Goatman could have brought up normal.
Yeah. Yeah, Phantom space is gonna be a little scary. But they can also be really good places. Oh, almost blocked by his thick, rotund chesticles, his big heart. Yep, that was
Very
interesting.
heavy heart. I'd love to
Yes,
hold
yes. Yeah, oh, that good to know. Oh my gosh.
He has a big heart, okay?
Never sleep without your... Yes. Don't forget to vocal train. Also for streaming too, which I actually don't do. I need to start warming up my vocals.
I need to do it because
You can damage your
Nice
vocals a
flywheel.
lot. That was
Beautiful perfume,
clean.
too.
The last cipher. So a little issue here is that they still have ciphers open because they have cabin as well as middle.
yeah.
That they have to get out of the way.
Rescue.
Hi Ray, let me drink.
I think Princess needs to go as far as she can into graveyard and portal in to waste even more time. Yep, that's what she's doing.
Oh, I
Portal
gotta
in.
stretch. Very nice portal.
Beautiful lineup, yeah.
And they are opening the last one. I think it's Island is what I want to say they're gonna start. Yes, they're starting Island.
Yeah,
Let's let me stretch a little bit. If you hear my shoulder pop, no you don't. Well, I can't get up to stretch anymore because I will faint. So it's just a normal stretch. Oh, you messed it up.
Oh no.
Why is the TTS not working? Why is it broken?
Okay.
I'll type it out for you
Minions
this time.
mid and they're rotating.
I don't know why the TTS is just not working. Even though it's
They
open.
ruined Fiovera.
Never mind.
Perfumer is hiding very well.
I have to
They're double rushing island.
That
Okay,
checks
now
out.
they're
Oh,
leading.
they're a little nervous. That was leading all the way back.
They're feeding him
True.
tinnitus constantly.
TTS. Oh no. That's so pain. He's just chilling. They are opening up another one, I assume by Dancing
That's
Geisha.
good.
Or
Okay, yeah.
I think they had Corner House to work with. Lewis. Yes, they do have Corner House to work with. Ooh, they had double middle.
Ooh, okay.
I would love one of
That's
those
a little
chairs. They can just
cramped.
lean all the way back. I like
I
that my
think we
work
can
had
break
it.
both of these cages. Not that it matters, but still.
He's looking. Yep,
Teleport,
yep.
okay,
There's the TP.
slugging.
Basement's there too. If she goes down here, there's no way they can get her back up. No, no.
Yeah. She
Very
perfumed. She should have
unfortunate.
flywheeled first.
Mm-hmm.
Magician's here to feed tinnitus, so he can't leave. And then Puppet Stop heals. Wow, beautiful
Whoa.
hiding.
Blending in.
Might be able to
Going
get it
silly.
then, actually.
About this
But there's no borrowed time with the perfumer. It's gonna be an issue.
Yeah. And Cypher's not nearly primed at all.
Using the magician one to get in. Speed boost before app. It was before half, I believe.
Unfortunate. If he can get out of here safely, he can go back in for the rescue. And he did in fact leave safely.
This
So-
is just before half, I believe. Yeah, wow. The speed boost from the Magician one mattered.
He can drop in. Ooh.
He has a bar time, so he needs to try and...
He needs to drop hit.
Oh my god. Okay, there we go. That's what they needed.
Yo! And he
He
can
has a
get the
flywheel
speed.
too.
Yeah, they both have flywheel up.
Oh my god, that's so unfortunate. The trap. You foresaw this.
Oh my gosh, I did, bro. I literally seared this earlier. I'm like, bro's getting hit by a train. Yeah, finally happened. Bro, I've been calling things out like 2 minutes before they happen. I am
No,
serious.
it's not a good cage. He missed both his
Oh
cages.
no, get up,
This is a
Kikudo.
tie.
Yeah, this is a tie. Tram real Tram OP, guys.
Pape can body block too if he wants to. Beautiful flywheel.
Nice flywheel. You're a little ahead of me. Let me like.
Oh, yeah, I am. Okay, there
Oh
we
my
go.
gosh.
That's...
Good night, Kenna. You are this year. Yes.
Good night, Kenna.
Good night. That was crazy. That tram, bro.
That tram
Actually crazy.
actually bought them so much time.
Hey, baby, do. Trying to.
How long are you gonna go today?
I do want to see Zeta play again, and they're playing third again.
Just playing third again.
Yeah.
I'll try and be there, but I also need to get dinner.
That is fair. We will. I'll see how far I can go. So. Trying to see. Oh, I think text to speech got disabled.
That's weird. That's strange.
Like it works for like the redeem. Oh wait, no. Wait. There we go. No, it should be okay. Don't starve yourselves. Where's Omega? What? Are we looking for an Omega? What? Are you okay?
And then starve yourselves.
Omega. Niggas right. That's crazy. Mods ban this guy.
Wow.
Get this guy out of here.
I can't ban another mod. I'm sorry.
I can't believe this, dude. My gosh.
Wow, we're even
Well,
doubling that.
Mods.
Wow.
Castrate
This one I
guy.
can.
Oh gosh.
I can ban this one.
Okay. No. Oh gosh. Okay.
What
So
clip? Yes, pull it up for the public. Let us
no. What do you mean?
see.
It's not real. It's not
Let
real.
us see.
No. It's not a thing. The graphics go on. You got your government side wolf sex powers. We got totally legit you for it. Been taking the test so many times, got the same result.
Is that why you wanted us to take that test?
No,
And you
no. I mean, yes, because I'm the alpha. I gotta make sure I can pinpoint all of the RIP Omegas and protect them with my totally alpha power. I gotta protect my. I gotta protect my
I'm pretty
Omegas,
sure
guys.
We've done that quiz before, right? Even Nadine's side, I always sigh. I'm always judging everyone.
He's also an Omega, bro. Don't even.
Yeah, but I'm not hiding it, unlike you.
I'm not hiding anything, bro.
You're in denial, I'm not. That's why I'm more
No.
beautiful than the rest of you.
Nah, get out of my chat. Wait, why is there double stream, actually? What is this? Oh.
Oh my god, what the heck?
Hello?
I just realized.
What? Okay. We're just gonna... Let me just, yeah, put you down here. That's weird. Well, that was weird. Wait, why is it like breaking everything? Hold on a second. We just...
I don't know.
Huh. Wait, why was it appearing toys? I think it's because the media source appeared finally.
I was, I wasn't actually looking at the stream either. I was looking at your stream and reading chat, and then I was like, oh my
I looked
goodness,
over and
what
I'm like,
happened?
why is there a tiny version?
Why is there double?
Omega times omega. Yeah, it's like 2 negatives make a positive. Oh, that's so omega phobic, guys. I'm sorry. I'm actually super progressive. I don't mean to like do that to omegas. I'm sorry. Love you guys.
Is chat interested what kind of omega I am? I'm not scared to I'm not shy. I don't mind sharing my results.
Bro, can you guys make it legally obligated for the entirety of RIP to come clean with what their genders are, please?
I need to find out Kelpie's gender so I can make fun of him.
I
don't
need
care
to
if he's an alpha,
know.
omega, or beta. I'm going to make fun of him.
Assign normal. He's
He's an omega, 100%.
What is my name? What?
Well, you know what? As an omega myself, I would know my kind, and Kelpie's an omega.
Watch Kelpie be
I'm
like
just saying.
like a normal beta. That'd be so funny. Just in case. Thank you for the head pat. Crazy. I need to know. Guys, please make an announcement in the RIP headquarters to tell everyone to report their secondary Omegaverse gender. Oh! I almost dropped something.
Okay, yeah, I knew that Ray and I took this test before because it looked familiar. And ironically, we both got the same results.
I've taken this test at least 5 times over the past 3 years. It's never changed. I can never be free. I do like, like those filters where it's like, yeah, you're alpha. Never changes. It's like, what? Why are you assigning me based off of like my fucking nose? That's fine. Oh no. Found it. Oh god. I'm not opening that link. Get out of here. Delete that comment.
I'll open that link.
No.
Don't worry, everyone.
Oh god. Tokyo Mom to cook a pizza.
I'm gonna send it in our DMs just so you can see it.
Ironically, I actually recently sent that clip to someone, I'm pretty sure.
That's funny.
I'm
I'm
not
gonna
looking
send
at
it
it.
just so you can see the.
Oh my gosh.
You can see the image. You can see it.
It's not real. It's not real. I'm being gaslit. That never happened, guys. I can't believe AI is getting so freaking accurate. It's even copying streamers now. You see that? Being grateful wealth is crazy. Your own mods, bro. Your own mods saying.
I mean, yeah,
Just not
I
found.
agree. Like, everyone
What
gonna
to say
bully
there?
you. What's our job?
That's
Bully other
crazy.
people and moderate the chat? Nah. We bully the stream.
My moderators, bro. That is wild. I don't know many people who's gotten beta. Everyone always gets alpha or omega. I want someone to be normal. What if I send the test disease? What do you think he'd get? What? I feel
Do you
like
think Cease would even take that test?
no. Shad will though. I think Shad would.
I feel like Shad. What do you feel like Shad is?
I don't know. Shad's joked about being my alpha before, but I've also joked about being Shad's alpha, so I don't know, to be honest.
I think Shad's just like you, an aggro in denial omega.
Crazy. My friend got showed me that's good. You're just a normal person, normal guy. Just a dude.
Just a dude.
Your legal assignment of being normal. Okay, you gotta hear me out on this one. Alpha, omega, octopus. Wild. Why are we talking about this? Who started this? Who said that? No, how did we get here?
What do you mean, how did we get here?
Okay, you gotta hear me out on this one. Hear me out on this one. I feel like a lot of people who are alpha or omega on quizzes, they have personality disorders. I'm throwing myself under the bus here, but Trust me on this one, guys. Totally.
You know,
Think about it. Think about it.
Sear anti-ban. Sear anti-ban. Forward
Not
mechanic
the
fake.
version is crazy.
These band psychologists next. Guys, you know, I don't know who this voice in my head is. We have Puppeteer pick third, and they've been Magician last, that's pretty standard.
Oh, it hurt.
Magician's very good in this meta. Who are they saving for last? Who would they pick for last? Maybe... Airplane is the case, so they're... And they have double rescue, they have triple rescue potential. And they're probably gonna run full kite on mech. Flywheel tied on aeroplanist and forward, probably. And either knee-jerk borrowed on puppeteer or knee-jerk or borrowed tied.
Full kite forward. Watch this flywheel.
This isn't...
Flywheel. Oh, let's go. Tie mech, bro.
This isn't my stream now.
Bro is trying to avoid the allegations by IDV proing it out.
What allegations? I'm not the one in denial of my Omegan heritage.
Nah, you know
Look
what
at
you're... Oh my gosh.
What do I have to hide?
Evidently the personality disorder part, I think.
I mean, you know, you threw yourself under the bus too, so...
Hey,
Hell in the
listen.
kettle.
I'll expose myself on that one. I'm so alpha.
Nadine is a Omega. Nah, yeah, pretty much.
Can mine be
And it's mostly
faded? Can mine be faded partner? Can that be mine? My trope? Angst. Oh, wait, hurt no comfort. Hurt no comfort. Faded pair. Doesn't work out though. Trust. Put that shit on AO3 right now.
Yes, I am the help plus send help. Don't send it. We have a
Not
good
the
man.
abusive alpha omega relationship. Alphas deserve to be treated nicely, okay?
What do you know about that?
What do you mean? Am I venting on stream? That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Whoa.
They're not being abused. Rue's
L
not being
spawn.
abused.
Another goat man.
Another elf spawn, okay. This one I did not highlight because I don't like this one.
This is a really awkward spawn. It's not common.
Yeah, it's really awkward. I don't like it.
We start
still.
walking in and we see this spawn. We're like, what the hell? Flywheel. Flywheel forward. Watch this.
But
Please.
going back to what I was saying, I am a stoic omega, which means I'm like that you know, archetype in fiction where it's very like, you know, strong, independent. I have many problems, I'll admit that. And I'm like, I don't need an alpha, but you know, secretly I'm like, can someone take away all my problems? I don't want them.
I think it says that for each omega ones. Like, you really want someone to take care of you or like help with your problems. And it's like, dang.
I mean, pretty much, but you know, I work for everything I have, so I don't care.
Flywheel forward. I told you.
There you go.
Told you.
A flywheel tied forward, tied, and then double tied on, borrowed on.
I got this
the airplanes and puppet.
66% accuracy with these flywheel forwards, guys.
I had 75% correct on the builds. I just didn't think Arrow would bring just tied.
Sneaking around. Who's gonna try to get out first? I think he's trying to get the puppeteer out of formation here.
But he's just decoding on island.
Yeah, he's just decoding island. I don't think Goatman expected him to literally just be chilling
I think
island.
he sees the bot.
Does he?
Is he gonna take it out?
He needs to commit
He doesn't want to waste the
here.
cage.
Okay, he is going towards corner house, probably trying to find out the mechanic now.
He's
Doyen.
hiding pretty well. He's not even getting rotated. The only person who was rotating was the airplanist, and
TikTok
was getting her bot on the cipher.
Yeah. Ooh. This rotation, he's rotating himself a little bit.
Yeah.
Doyen is a lot less scary than TikTok, trust me. I actually started off on Doyen about like 2017, and then I moved to TikTok and it was scary.
No, the cage.
The cage.
Okay, wait, no,
okay,
actually,
wait.
this helps him.
What it... Yeah. There's a lot of
He's in a
replays.
bad spot.
Yeah, these cages though are a little rough around some of these areas.
Nice hover, and then
Ooh.
he has to, he hovered to get his jetpack back. That was
And-
beautiful.
oh.
Oh, the slow vault. Oh my god.
Oh, why is he slow vaulting?
The triple slow.
Yes, dude.
Look at these ciphers though. Oh my god. Neck is so strong.
Yes, they already have 5 ciphers. One of them is already done. And
No one's done. They
Puppet?
have.
Hi.
Oh,
abnormal.
There it is.
Though
That
that
was slowed
cipher
down the
didn't
game, but-
have that much on it. It did
Yeah.
get nearly full value.
Look at him. He's stalling the chair. He doesn't want to rescue instantly because he knows he can afford to. He's puppet.
Very
There we go, that's
nice.
the rescue. Beautiful.
And he still has
Like-
Lewis to work with because he is just normal one hit at this point.
Exactly. The abnormal is impactful, but Neck is still on the
Not
field.
enough.
And so that's a black cage. He couldn't go anywhere. That was unfortunate, but Neck's spot is still out there, and look,
Yep.
there's Cypher rushing. Oh
And
my God, they're gonna
forward is
support.
here. He is trying to instill the fear of the forward into the goat man.
The flywheel tied forward. He's just
Oh,
gonna cage him out.
he's in baby jail. He can actually make this though. Oh, he's not gonna risk it though. He
He
actually
doesn't want to risk it, yeah.
he could have made it. He
Because-
could have made the stun actually.
The Cyphers are very far along. They have an advantage. He doesn't want to make a risky play. That
He-
makes sense.
Puppeteer wants to try and bait
Puppeteer
it,
can-
but doesn't want to risk it
yeah.
entirely. But seeing
He
that
has
he
a
is coming to the
Lewis,
forward, unfortunately not an
Okay,
amazing
nice.
cage.
He's stalling out the rescue as much as he can. Very
Nice.
nice.
And then
Stun,
going to
yep,
get the
there's a
stun.
stun.
Not incredibly long, but it does buy him a lot of space.
He can stun again.
Yeah. Forward here
okay.
can definitely
body blocking.
play protect the arrow here. Only
Airplanes
thing
has bar time, so this is really good.
honestly at this point forward needs to
In its
leave.
prime. Yeah, forward's leaving.
Yeah, he's got to go. If arrow takes a hit
Everyone
here,
has dropped
they
that
just pop.
pallet.
Oh no, not risking it.
He has BT, so it's worth it. Wasting that cage.
Hello.
Is Mech on the gate or is that? Yeah, it's Mech on the gate, and her
Yeah.
bot's at corner house.
Ooh,
Nice.
clean.
One more?
Ah,
No.
dang. That is looking like a 3 out here. He did not swap yet, but he is going to chair first, and it will be open. He will not have time
And
to
Puppet
swap.
can still body block.
That's
so-
true. But he's gonna switch to TP here and leave, but they can already get out. Very well played on the survivor's part. Holy. No tram hit this time, unfortunately.
Mech is so strong. That abnormal did nothing.
No, unfortunately, he did not get the full value that he could have, especially because it was the cabin cipher.
That had like the least amount of progress.
Yes, it was about 45-50 if I recall, maybe a little
Yeah.
more. And so he didn't really get full abnormal value, and it was also a cipher that's honestly a little pushed back. If it was middle cipher, it would have been a very big cipher to push back. But
If it was middle, I think
Kevin's
it
a little
wouldn't have
safer.
been impacted as much either because Mech moved her bot to
Yeah.
corner house to help her finish it, but she could have easily moved it to mid to help finish it too.
unfortunately, he just could not get that value out of abnormal.
All because of Mech. Ugh, Mech is so strong in this meta.
She is very strong in the right hand, and also too, she was let free for most of it. So, and the early rotation as well, it took him almost like a minute and a half to lock on to someone, and it happened to be the aeroplanist. And Puppeteer was dishing out Island a lot. He did not care. He's like, I'm sitting on this. Even when he saw the goat man, he was like, yeah, it's fine. Just committing to the cipher. So they are in the lead. Let's see how round 2 goes. If they even get an extra point here, odds are they're not going into a round 3. Axis is a very strong team, but I will say the survivors did give him a little bit of a hard time. For the Axis Hunter.
When Goatman and Hullabaloo pre-nerf, this is why a lot of the bans were first officer and mech first.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was
Mech
a
is strong.
guaranteed rescue and guaranteed Cypher Rush. It's so strong.
Yeah.
And both of them can't deal with the bot. They waste so much time. They waste the cage or they waste 3 hits trying to get the bot. And
Yeah. That's why I'm a little shocked that they're not going for that mech ban, but they're more concerned about the Seer who can buy an extra hit or more, as well as the Antiquarian, who's just solid. She's always going to be solid. I pray she always is, at least. Please do not nerf her even more, as we see that a lot of our survivors are getting chewed up right now.
I mean, I hope she stays the way she is. I think she's very healthy right now.
Yes, I agree. A lot of people say that she's OP, but to be honest, I don't think so. I think she's decently strong. I think the thing is she is consistent more than she is strong, in my opinion. Still a strong survivor, but it's also easy to whiff and easy to bait. In the right hands, is she super scary? Absolutely. But there's also ways to play around it. She's not the scariest survivor out there.
I think that would have to go to Seer.
Seer. Or a good mech. Because a lot of people who go on mech are really good kiters. And then they have that bot out, so it's still like it's 4 people.
Fast too.
Yeah. And if they're not using the bot for the decoding, then you have Persica who takes like 2 hits with the bot, so buys even more time.
Right, it's like you're playing Psychologist with Seer Owl, but then there's a Seer on the team, so there's another Seer Owl.
Right.
It's 5 hits.
And then there's actually Lucino, and they managed to get their stun off with the scale. That's just great. It's great.
And then she picks up a Magician wand.
Yeah. Yeah, the survivors, they give Kakiri a bit of a hard time here. But also that tram.
Also very well played.
Yeah.
Yeah, the tram.
That tram. I hope they show it. I want to see it.
They better.
Come on, it was so legendary.
Oh yeah.
Yes!
Not them laughing.
I know, right?
Beautiful.
The tram. I forgot which tourney it was. There was like a tourney where like the hunter got hit by the tram every game. It was really funny, and it was game changing each time. It was gorgeous. But then these slow vaults.
3 times.
They didn't even show the third one. Like, nah, don't air that. Don't air
It
that.
has 55%.
Yeah, no, 55. That and
there's a mechanic out there.
what's for subnormal? It's like what, 60?
It's 60, then it's 40,
Yeah.
then it's 20.
So he did not get full value. To be fair, it's just 5%, and it entirely killed that cipher. But it was a pretty safe cipher too. And he still had the mech on the field.
Yeah. Mech. The thing about Abnormal Goatman and how it's been used in tournament is that Abnormal basically means you only did a 2 cipher kite.
Right.
But with Mech on the field, it's still 3
It's still 3.
ciphers.
Yep. Because you have
It
her
doesn't matter
and the
if it's spread
bot.
out. Like, right.
And again, the
Doesn't
early
matter.
rotation bought a lot of time.
Yeah, because Puppeteer and Forward and Middle, they both just decoded Middle and Island.
Yeah. Like Puppeteer just committed to it. Like he saw the Goatman, but I don't think the Goatman
Forward
was
was a little
expecting
scared
him. Yeah. The Goatman, I don't think was expecting the Puppeteer to commit to Island Cipher off the bat. I think he was expecting him to rotate. Did not happen though. He was trying to catch him out, but it didn't happen. And he saw the aeroplanist, but didn't commit to the aeroplanist. Started going to corner house as of trying to find out the mech. Saw the bot, did not commit to the bot because didn't want to waste the time. Went to corner house to try and find the mech. I probably had a feeling she was there, but didn't commit to the mech either. And then ran back to go to the aeroplanist. So there was a lot of time there. A lot of fluff, kind of. Because it took a while. And that was dangerous because the fact that you had mech on the field is just buying more time.
3 ciphers were being decoded, and then, you know, 2 of them were being a little bit stalled because Forward is in the middle, it's a little dangerous, and Mechbot. Just to code slower.
Yeah, but still have a
Because
lot of
she's trying to
progress
hide.
out. So yeah, I mean, I think that early rotation, he was rotating himself a little bit, which hurt.
Yeah.
Definitely hurt. Ooh, imagine we see the Dream Witch play.
Irohasu. Okay, yeah, I would love to see a Dream Witch.
I would love that. Because I don't think we've seen a Dream Witch yet, have we? I mean,
I don't recall.
I'm not sure about some. Oh my god, please. It would be nice to see a Dream Witch. Have not seen a pro Dream Witch player in a while.
We had a Dream Witch ban the other
I thought she
round.
was crying and I
game.
felt bad. I was like, why are you crying? I know she's covering your
Me
face.
too, but no, she's yeah.
Oh,
like,
Leos.
Leos,
Leos. I can't
Chinatown ban
say.
makes sense.
I don't know if this is really a Dream Witch map though. Be nice to see her though.
Leos is a little difficult.
Yeah.
I streamed with Kenna in this map, and with Dream Witch, if they pick a decoder and they just spawn in the mid factory, the window up there's nothing she can do.
Right.
Even if she gets a hit with her, it's usually gonna be with her leech on the other side of the window, and then she's just M1. She has no pinch potential, and she can't leech anymore.
Yeah, we will see. I don't think this is going to be a Dream Witch play. It would be really cool to see a Dream Witch play, but I don't think so. Because I think QTD here is going to want to play it really safe. And go someone that they're comfortable with that can at least guarantee a 3k. At worst, a tie. Especially because they are behind now. Because they only managed to get a 1k compared to the 2k. Still close, but those are points that matter.
Yeah,
So they're
point that
probably...
matters because
Yeah, they're going to be playing for a 3k here.
in the last set, it was FL and oh my god, I keep getting flashback.
The last set was FLAWG for the ones who just played.
Yeah. And that was like what, a 4-point difference, 10 to 14 points. Points matter; they stack
Oh
up.
yeah. Now, realistically, he could just try to go even, but again, to play this safe, you're gonna want a 3k.
Yeah. It's their anti-standard again. They don't need to worry about a mech or priestess
Yeah, max out of the
all
way.
that much. Dream Witch ban, wow. with the
Dream,
respect ban.
wow.
They're allowing Hullabaloo over Dream Witch.
They are allowing the Hullabaloo out on Leos. Not like the greatest map for him, but it's not like it's the worst either.
I don't think it's bad. Factory is just always an issue.
Cord
Wow,
and
safe.
FO.
Very
Okay.
safe.
Banning the Florian, it looks like this is going to be a Hullabaloo game. That or potentially
up
even an
Psych.
opera singer, actually. Meteorologist.
Wendy,
No, there's no way. I would not want to go opera into this team. Banning the Embalmer, very wise decision. Probably going to go into the Hullabaloo. Magician.
Okay.
Alright.
And
again-
probably Shaq.
They are keeping the Magician pick. Because Magician odds are isn't going to get banned, so they're picking him last just to keep him because he's that strong.
Exactly. I think Magician's gonna spawn Shaq. I think Cordis in Factory. They put Wendy middle. And first officer to the right of Wendy.
We'll see how this goes. Because I think this is... The Florian ban could be anyone's game. I was going to lean Opera since it's Leo's, but I think it's going to be a Hullabaloo. Especially because you
I
now
think so
have the
too.
Meteor to worry about, who can very much screw over an opera singer. But we
I think
will
there's gonna be
see.
4 bar times. Maybe 1 Sui build, but I
Yeah.
think it's unlikely.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to go more than one Sui. If any, realistically. Because if
any,
they're
right,
expecting
yeah.
a Hullabaloo or an Ivy Opera, they're probably going to go borrow time. I think the only concern would be the Hullabaloo 2 flywheel for the final color. But even then,
We've seen very
he's
little
taking a little moment here.
Sui builds. In the last set, we saw Sui and Balmer, which
Oh,
is standard. Opera singer, okay.
I was gonna say, I feel like the opera was a little more likely. She was my first
I
guess,
think
but
she
the
has to
meteor.
chase Magician.
Yeah, the meteor is gonna be difficult for her, which is why I was like a little hesitant saying that the fact that meteor was out, but I don't think she's gonna mind it.
Watch my spawn predictions be entirely wrong.
They actually spawn all four corners. Trust.
Yeah, and then, you know, they didn't pick these survivors. I got flashbang. They picked 4.
So you were incorrect.
Okay. I was incorrect, yeah.
None of them spawned. Where what was assumed? Ooh,
Yeah.
probably go for the magician here for sure. Because the officer can
I'm gonna
100%.
put coordinator in factory and keep her safe, I'll be honest.
Yeah, putting Cordy in mid is actually a little risky here, especially into an
She
opera
can go
singer.
up the stairs, but still. It's like I would have put Wendy there. She has her cloud to work with, so she could go up the stairs and just get off.
The
And
opera's
not go into factory.
probably going to have to make a decision here whether or not she goes for Cordy in middle, who has time to rotate upstairs and also has a gun to work with, or a magician who's going to potentially use God Kite. So opera is posed with those two options. I don't think they're going to go for an FO chase. Way too much stall time.
I think magicians are a better chase target because coordinator has factor.
Yeah. Because she can just rotate
Factory and a
upstairs, and the gun can force out the trait, which the trait is Blink. We have Trump Detention, very standard. Running
BT
Double
builds, yeah.
Tide. Oh, wow. Yeah, only 2 BTs. Huh. They're playing this, like, almost
It
scary.
doesn't make sense because they are just trying to keep their lead,
Yeah.
and they were scared of a hullabaloo, so they
The
didn't play no
flywheels.
BT, they were playing for a tie.
It is an opera, so how useful these flywheels are going to be very much depends on how they utilize them now.
She is chasing the one target who has a
Ooh.
broken signature reflex. Wow.
Did not want to risk the terror shock, but did have to take a hit, unfortunately, without any wands used.
Put down that pallet, yep. I agree. Pallet speed boost.
Now, unfortunately,
to the
though,
pallet.
they're both pallets are dead in this area.
Yeah.
This is a hard rotation,
Okay,
but
I
he
don't
does make it
agree
because of
with
wands.
Yeah.
Risky. She could have honestly swung through that, potentially. Ooh. He's killing
pallets are being
this
burned.
side of the map real
He wants
bad.
there to block it, yep. Makes it to this pallet.
I'm gonna be honest, this is kind of a short chase. All the pallets are burned too. Okay, fine.
And it doesn't matter.
Yes. And Blink was not forced out. Very unfortunate.
That's not good.
All the pallets on this side of the map were burned. 2 wands were used, and flywheel. Unfortunately, ciphers are behind. It's not too great. Gotami is going to be trying to catch out the officer here. He did not get a tune though. Did not get a tune out.
Very nice patience on this officer.
There we go. Very nice tuning. Probably gonna pop up behind tree here. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay, beautiful patience.
I thought it was gonna be a terror strike. I got worried.
Me too.
And unfortunately, did just go down. Not double down though. Not double down.
He's saving his wand for a rebound, so that's very smart.
Cordy cannot really assist here.
That's okay.
Meteorologist most likely is going to go in for the next save, which means she has to start coming in now. First, oh, she's sharing by
I
first
saw her leaving.
officer.
Yeah, she's already
Yeah.
at Shack. Oh, look at her, bottom left.
Oh, this is really bad for the ciphers here.
Yeah, she's
Pushing
carrying
FO
on
further
two.
out.
Because there's this one officer started, and that's her officer's original one right there. So that's
Ooh,
not ideal.
probably going to try. Nope, I was gonna say.
Pocket watch forced out. That's good.
Yeah, FO is very patient there. He's very patient with it. She's probably gonna make a gale here. Oh, nice. Very nice.
Nice patience. Oh my god.
Oh.
The knee jerk speed boost. He can't
Yeah.
load down. Oh, that's unfortunate. This flywheel was not up in time. Flywheel just for distance, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
They're killing each other and not using 1D's Cloud.
I guess they want to keep it because Gale is really good into an opera. Ciphers
Yeah,
are
saving the resources.
slightly catching up, a little behind at this point in the
Wait,
game.
is she okay? She made a cloud for herself based on that drawing. That's a hit.
Ooh. I'm actually going to turn off the IJL one so we can actually see this one. There we go.
Yeah. She messed up her dash. Okay. Wendy's healing herself. I wonder if Offer sees her. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. It's also really loud.
It's really obvious.
Yeah.
Flywheel?
Oh!
Heal? Nice! I knew.
Very
I need to
nice.
play.
And it has
Beautiful.
one more bottle to work with here.
She makes
This,
a Gale.
unfortunately, this area is dead. Opera is trying to bait
This
out the
Opera is
Gale.
distracting.
Very
Nice.
nice Gale. Unfortunately, it's gonna be hard for her to rotate. Yeah, unfortunate.
That's unfortunate.
Very well played from the meteorologist. The patience on the survivor side is very good. This is looking like a 3-man for Kotami here.
There's 71% ciphers here, 37%. I'm not sure which of those ciphers it is, but
This is a 3K looking like a potential 4K if their ciphers can't move.
he
Going
is allowing
back.
for Officer to come in, but now she TP'd back.
She does know that FO is in this area. Probably is going to try to force out the watch at the least and return to chair, maybe? Ooh, almost got the hit on him.
He needs to try and rescue, yeah.
He's gotta be really careful because it's a bit of a pinch here.
Oh no, I think he
Oh,
gets it though.
he does get the save.
Yeah.
He does get the save. He missed the last
They
tuning.
pop.
Oh, wow.
Wow, this offer is so fast.
Yeah,
That's a down.
that's that 10 ms, bro. This is his first chair, and it is officer. This is definitely 3K.
When he's stuck here, yeah, Cord knows she's trying to go in.
Mm-hmm.
Offer's trying to force her out.
Yeah. Trying to look around at this gate. She's gotta be careful because her shadows are gonna start going right here.
I think she's,
No, she's going back.
Blood trail.
They are opening it. She has gun. If she can get, the thing is, it's Opera and it's Leo's. The odds of her hitting this gun are very, very nice.
Beautiful.
Very nice.
Okay, this has high potential now because of that.
Efo can get out. No, Efo can just get out. Because she's committing to
Yeah,
Cordy. Wait, why commit to Cordy? Uh-oh. Wait, she has TP though.
That's unfortunate.
She is taking the time to chair. That is going to be a tie, I'm pretty sure. There's no way this Opera can TP in time, unfortunately.
It's beautiful. The coordinator. They
This
knew
Cordy
there was
save.
tie condition. They didn't want the 3K to tie up.
Mm-hmm.
There were points from round 1.
Because, yeah, no, they 100% needed that 3K to kind of secure their spot for at least around 3. Oh my goodness,
Now they
well
put it
played
back
from the
up.
survivors. I will say, I think leaving that FO to go to gate kind of risked it a bit. Because Cordy was heading towards the middle and FO was going back around to the gate when Meteor already had it open. Which made it a little hard. God dang. Like, these games are so intense. Oh, my back hurts. I feel old. I want to see Zeta play, though. I say as if it's not 2 a.m. I should be trying to practice my Japanese if I'm watching this, to be honest. I used to do that by watching the old Koas, actually. I feel like I nerded admitting that, but yeah.
そうですね。
こう試合一人飛ぶまでよかった
Oh man.
え
I mean, he played very, very well on that opera.
そうですね。もうファーストチェイスから一人飛ばすまでは
Yeah, I mean,
完璧でしたはい。
the average was about like a minute.
非常に相手もカラスだったりとか
Ooh.
選手の相手も
That meteor, though, her gales were spot on. Very patient with
Very
them.
patient.
The entire team was very patient with their resources.
だったのかもしれませんね。
そうですね
Like, I'm like shocked that the Cordy didn't whiff her gun because it was a really difficult location for her to get that off, and she did it.
ワンチャンスに逃げ3逃げがあるっていう
Right. And Opera had that
外したらばもうしょうがない
tank, that gas tank to play around in the tree around the chair.
作ってくるのがさすが
That
の
was just impressive.
ですね。
オペラ歌手に当てるのも結構難しいじゃな
Well,
いですか
we will see
あのポジション結
what Kakiri pulls out.
椅子の裏にも木があるというそんな中でよく当てて
I feel like he's very familiar with meta, so they do have to be a little,
すごいサングリアだった。
little wary here.
と思いますよ、小谷選手も。
水槽での一撃というのは非常に効率的に入っていました、
ええ
Mhm.
さあただそれでも耐えていったアクシズを引き分けだったことによって勝利条件が出ました
はい。
見事この後
Gosh, I'm starting to get eepy. I can feel it. Can't feel it.
はい4を果たせばストレート勝利という試合展開になっています
はい。
If we have the time, we could probably watch one Zeta game too.
Yeah.
Just like
怖い
yesterday.
ですね。
That would be in about 50 minutes, though.
限りです
Yeah. well,
So
というのも多くあるようには
maybe,
What
maybe
would we do in,
not.
You know,
となればもちろん
Boise.
say,
え
you know, say they win this set, or even if they go to round
そうですね。
round 3 and they win. That's like what,
単純にフラバル
20 minutes until the game starts? What are we
Mhm.
doing in 20 minutes?
Right? Bros honk shoeing. Not yet. I just want to watch Zeta actively play.
やはり
I'm so sad I haven't been able to actually catch Zeta yet. They keep getting the late games.
先ほどは電車の風に
Bro, put them first. Wait, I gotta check the roster again. I sent it to you. Be like,
は3人釣りを
oh, Zeta did go first on the 31st. Oh, my bad. That's crazy. Not to simply stay awake. Okay, okay. Next week, though, Zeta goes second, and then first, and then third, and then first again. Okay, so I do get to see them. Oh no, Axis goes last on the 14th and the 21st. I'm not staying up until 5 a.m. for that.
Oh no.
I mean, no, I'm not staying up for that. Well, it is Axis. No, I'm brave. Take a
Okay,
nap.
FL plays first and second on the 15th and 21st. Okay, cool.
Take a power nap in between, like, in between each matchup. Yeah, wake me up at
This makes me
20.
want to be a pro player.
Right? I wish I was this good. Alright, Riptide, when are we getting to this point, guys?
ボンボンもね結構見たくなったりする
We're all gonna learn Japanese and make our own team in Japan so we can have the IJL. Because in the US, we don't get tourneys like this.
It's so sad, but that's just how it is. We don't have enough teams.
Hmm.
Professional teams.
Well, A, we don't have the professional teams because a lot of people in NAU do not take this as a living. That's a big thing, is that a lot of people can't because there's not enough resources to go into it. IDV is not that big of a game globally for it to warrant having the type of stage that it does in Asia. Kitty, can I help you? What? Do you want me to go to bed? I will soon, I promise. She's yelling at me. It feels like having an angry wife, but it's just my cat. Wait, did you actually hear the cat? She's a little loud. Isn't that right, Lynx? You're so
It's like, honey, go to bed. Wait, I need to watch this IDV
Honey,
match.
I need to watch IDV IJL, please.
後半戦のバンピックです
Oh yes, the IDV
Okay.
Japan League.
Dear Auntie Ben? Question?
So you're gonna watch this. Never seen before. It's gonna be crazy.
使えないそ
I'm
の
gonna gaff, drop my phone even.
まあ安定卓は占い師
Taking a moment to think about it.
少し時間を使っていますね
What a
Yeah.
shocker.
だからの
You got Employee of the Month. Congratulations. Do the dogs nominate you? Also, just for effect, here's the fact that it's seared anti-ban again. Like always. Can I get mod of the month? You're gonna have to battle Nadine. Battle Nadine to the death for it.
I'm down for a
It's
battle to the
1v1.
death. Luca, Wendy, wow.
Whoa. This is aggro. Okay, probably tied aggro, tied meteor, depending on what their fourth is going to go.
We have not seen that many prisoners yet. That's been being
well,
played a lot.
No,
for good reason.
you forgot about that fourth round triple decoder.
The fourth round, the other day, triple decoder.
I'm a lover.
First scene, Helena.
Triple tie turner. No. Watch this. They probably will run triple tide actually, because they do need to get a 3 out most likely.
They need to go for something endgame, yeah.
Yeah. Probably borrowed. I imagine they'll only run one Sui at most, and if they're gonna run a Sui, it's gonna be on the Luca, expecting him to get first chase. But since it is Leo's,
middle, probably.
And then Luca goes factory.
Yeah, they keep all 3 of their potential chase targets safe.
Kakiri is going someone who does not like confirmed rescues. Watch him pull out the Anne. It'd be funny. Could be an Ivy too. Oh no, well the thing is, Wilding is a good ban for Ivy and Opera, to be honest.
Yeah.
And he can work with either or. He is in fact going the opera singer.
Also just okay, there it is.
Definitely makes sense to get rid of that Wilding for sure as an opera. Let's see. Now Luca can be annoying for about 1 dash. So
let's see. Okay, yeah, that's as I said, makes sense.
Yeah, this is very standard.
Opera can't deal with an acrobat track that well. Then Wendy has some spares in her cloud.
Now,
she doesn't even need to Galo if she gets chased.
See, I don't think Opera's going to go out of her way to go for the prisoner in factory, because it's a prisoner in factory.
I almost want to believe prisoner has borrowed time and one of the either meteorologist or acrobat, they have a Sui build. Probably meteor.
Let's see. I want to see their builds. Show me their builds. Drop the skincare routine? Got that glass skin.
Damn.
What a slay. Yeah, so many operas today. Opera has been a safe pick again. They are, in fact, all running borrow besides Luca, who is running Sui. Yep. And they're running double tide, not triple tide. It looks like they are actually putting knee jerk on Acrobat. A little interesting to have knee jerk on him, actually. See, I feel like it would have been kind of safe to put tide on him. Basilisa.
There's a good chance I'll get chased because of the spawn.
And I think that is what they are banking on. Ooh, cow meteorologist. Yep, looks like...
Skin, obviously.
There goes Shaq Palette, but that does cut off the dash.
No TP yet. She wants to save it.
Confined detention. They're going to know that she has confined.
Yeah. She tried hard calling him out. Did he go back into shock?
Oh, unfortunate.
Walk straight into that.
Yeah. Kakiri here is definitely banking on an early and mid game here. Not running Trump. Does have detention though.
Nice.
That was very good. Ooh, not
so
the
funny.
wave. Skin so clear, it's a mirror. I feel like I just read that, but I'm reading that again because I looked at it.
Confined space window again. Then he heads this way. Bombs for distance.
Ooh, dropping out.
Meteor looks like she's setting up a Gale, yep.
Yeah.
She's here to support.
And add a choke. Very nice Gale. A
Beautiful.
short Gale. leaves her a lot of the bottle left. At 3 pallet now, which is forcing the meteor to have to leave. Very nice
Gonna get the
hit.
body block.
Very nice hit on Kikiri. And another gale used. Very short gale. But pushing Meteor off. I know that she wanted to get a hit there. And Meteor is running Tide. Did not want Meteor to go in. Very nice blink.
Wow.
Canceling it. She just can't get over here. Ooh,
Yeah, she
last
canceled her
gale.
cloud for a gale.
This is rough. This is rough for the survivors. Oh my gosh. Probably gonna break that pallet, yeah. Get that out of the way. Now will Meteor try to go for a back door for the double rescue? No, she's just starting a new one. Yeah, there's no way she can go in. She can bait it to allow the officer to get a better rescue. But regardless, if he does get this rescue, oh my god! That's not happening. It's not happening. He can't get the tune. He cannot get the tune to make it. They have to sell.
This game's 3K at least.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Whiffing
If he
both.
chases Meteor, she has nothing.
These rescues. No, she has nothing in
Yeah,
her
she
name.
knows where she is.
Officer popped a watch. Acrobat is just dead. Luca's up, but he has to make up a lot of the decoding, and I don't think it's really possible. Very nice hit from Opera. Holy cow. She just straight up disrespected it. Went straight through, did not even think about it. Echo cannot go in. They can't even take the time to heal.
Katie's doing everything right this game.
Yes.
Wow.
No hesitation. Holy cow.
He's playing
Very aggressive.
like an Ivy does, in a sense where he doesn't bring trump card and only blink, but he's making his chase so strong with that confined space.
He is going very chase heavy. Which is why I was like, he wants his early and mid game to be really strong. Unfortunately, they just can't catch up to Cyphers here. And realistically, hit the chair,
wow,
hit the chair.
Beautiful hit chair.
But Meteorologist can just get farmed here. Luca's probably going to try to go for a shock to buy her a little bit more time. Hits through the pallet, so it is for naught.
Wow.
Does have to worry about that Luca shock here. Imagine it was a TS. Her camera work is giving me a little bit of a headache. Oh,
nice patience.
Both being very... Does not get the hit? Wild.
Unfortunate. He has to leave now.
Yeah. He can't really stick around. He may try, knowing that, yeah, this is Meteor's last chair, so he's trying. Does not go for it, though.
Disrespects the shock.
And Luca's just down here. Has blink.
Nice.
Not using the blink, though. She's probably gonna save it for...
You can't make that window.
Yeah. Can just slug here and try to find out the Jose.
Yep.
Axis definitely takes this set, for sure. They are just not even gonna go into another round. They can't. Oh my goodness. This opera is horrifying. Keep this out of my matches.
Right.
I never want to see this again in my life. He's too good.
His opera movement's so good, his game sense on point. Because Acrobat couldn't voice out Blink, he Blink hits the Meteorologist, and meaning she can't rescue, did she just... Wow. Oh.
Well, he picked up in front of her to connect. Did whip the blink, disrespecting the pallet. Got the stun! Okay.
This prisoner is playing so well.
He is. He is very, very patient with his plays. And getting another stun. He knows now that Kiki disrespects.
Up. He places it down preemptively that time to avoid a mind game. Flywheel. Beautiful!
Oh, very nice. Unfortunately, though, he will just get slugged out here. Very nice stun. He can't make it, though. Most likely has a feeling of where Jose is. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, screw that snowman. Looking around for the ciphers. Not getting tinnitus near factory. Yeah, Kiki is going to be able to get a sense of where the Jose is here in just a moment. Yep, has to. Oh, I'm surprised that he was not just seen. Oh,
Damn.
the trail. I
see
saw
the
the
bus now?
trail.
Wow.
It was just barely out of the visibility. Most likely his hand was covering what it could be seen.
Probably.
Following Tenayas, though, he now knows for sure he is in this area. Yep, there's the trail. He's got one pocket watch to work with, but Luca has no self. Oh. And they surrender. Wow, well played. Holy cow. Very well played. I love watching Opera gameplay. Opera is a lot of mind gaming, which is why I freaking love it.
Yeah. Kakiri is just so good at his mind games, and he stopped 2 rescues.
Yeah, stuffing both of those rescues was game-changing, because it stalled the game because Meteorologist had to rotate elsewhere, and Jose had to come on in. They did have a prisoner, though, which can make up for some of that lost progress, but the fact that both were stuffed and you had someone die, like, literally the first chair, and then the rescuer couldn't go back in for, like, the other rescue, and then force the decoder to go in, which did buy a lot of time, but then you had the Jose on it. So...
Yeah, he also knew Wendy rotated into that corner. Because she wasn't going anywhere else to decode.
Yeah, that was just an intense game. Holy.
Yeah, she was a free kill for her.
Dang, that was a good match. Kiki is a scary opera, very scary opera. I think he 4K'd his opera last time too, if I'm correct.
I think so too. He knew not to chase that prisoner. That prisoner was so good.
Yeah. I mean, odds are you're putting your best kiter on a decoder in a good location too, that they can use to the best of their ability. And then you typically put your weaker kiters on the strong characters to balance it out. Though the acrobat still played really well though, so can't even say that. That opera gaming was just wild. Oh man. It is only 2:30, but do I want to stay up another half hour to watch Zeta? I do want to see Kazu Neko.
Maybe.
I think about it.
I should do some VOD reviews.
Oh,
From you know who.
Oh, did you? Oh wait. Ame actually sent me a couple of videos I can send you.
Did he send you True?
Yes. Did you also get them, I imagine?
Probably the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can review them.
Chinatown Leos and I
forgot map name. You got Lakeside from the thumbnail?
Yeah, you know, someone's kind of photobombing him.
Yeah, it's the Pinhead Leo. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, we have about 33 minutes until Zeta is scheduled to play. So we have time, and typically it takes about 5-10 minutes for them to actually start playing. So give or take about an hour until they start a match. What will we do for an hour? I don't know.
What are we gonna do?
Bro, what can someone do at 2:30 a.m. aside from playing frickin' IDV?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna check BGen for one. Nothing new. Alright. Anyways. Closing that before I buy something I don't need. With the money I don't have. Oh, but such cute art. If only I was rich. If I was rich, you have no idea how many artists I would commission constantly.
If I was rich.
I was rich.
Just if I was rich.
Bro. I would be unstoppable. Then again, I think a lot of people would be actually, now I think about it. But I digress.
You're a lover, not a fighter when it comes to me. But I love fighting people.
But poor Sinzi. I have one mod who wants blood, and I have the other mod who just wants to chill and cause chaos. This is just a weird combination.
It doesn't have to be
Axis
Cincy's blood. I
has
just want
yes,
blood.
it is. You want blood? Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh my god, Axis is just such a strong team. I really who is who? Nadine wants blood. You desire chaos. Kind of the same. Yeah, Nadine wants blood because Nadine wants to fight you for that #1 spot. Does not care. Even if you,
Yeah, it doesn't
even if you
have to
wanna...
be. I just want to fight someone.
Oh god.
I just don't. I'm
Hmm.
a savage.
How
of
could you
control.
fight? trying to think of a good option here. I mean, I feel like Ray, but
See,
I
if
think
you're
Ray doesn't.
compliant, then it. Oh, Ray's getting beat already. I mean, what?
This is my mod, guys. What the heck? Nadine can beat me up. It's okay. You gotta fight back though. You gotta make it entertaining.
See, if it's compliant, then it's not entertaining.
throw punches. Don't pull any. You guys have to fight for the #1 mod spot. Between
I
the
also
two.
like verbally beating people up.
Oh no!
I'm very good
crying.
at that.
I'll fight back by lick you. Ew, stay away.
Ugh, you know, I'm good.
I'm good. I'm a pass. There will be no fighting. Oh my gosh! Thank you for the follow. Hello, hello. And then we also see the pretty lady back on screen. She returns. Did I just win? Apparently.
dress.
She never fails to slay. It's great.
Her
It's time for
hair
the
is so
interview.
cute. Look at that clip.
I know. Her accessories also are like always on point. Oh my god, the goats. 2 + 2 = 4. Nah, trust. It's totally something different. I can't even make up a lie. I'm just that tired. I can't even make up an obvious lie. I could say 2 + 2 is like freaking 8. And I still said it actually. Never mind. Guys, I'm half asleep. Don't mind me. 2 + 2 = 5. Okay, hear me out on this one. No. Hear me out. 2 + 2 = 5. You kind of rearrange the 2 a little bit. Put it up. Hold on. Wait. Wait. Can you put? Wait 1 second. Nah. Wait. I gotta do something real fast. I'm gonna make myself sound
That's
really
unfollow.
stupid. Hold on. Okay, I gotta draw a 2 on my phone real fast. Draw. Hear me out. 2. Okay, turn that over. No, it's still not a 5. Okay. No, don't worry about it. I didn't say anything. That's still a 2. Why is a 2 upside down? Or is my battle royale? I don't know. Why are they being this way? It's an inverted 2. It isn't. Yeah, it's funky. Why is it not working? Thank you for the posture check, Nadine. Hold on. I think like Twitch integrations lately have been bugged. Refunding myself. This is so homophobic. Can't say that during Pride. Oh my god. Wait. I think Opera just froze. Ah, there we go. I'm skipping forward. Okay, hold on. Wait, I'm getting rid of these real fast. Say goodbye. Wait, can you even see it still? Oh my god, Opera froze too. What the heck? What the hecky? Why is it like freezing every time I open it? Okay, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's not real, guys.
What do we do for like half an hour?
Well, I for one, have fun looking at these too while I figure this out. Connections. Think it's connected. I think commands are broken on Twitch right now. Login details. No. Block commands. Edit. Hold
Why
on.
are some of my friends live at an inappropriate time? What are you guys doing?
Oh god. The battle royale.
Naren's still live.
Good gosh.
Okay, now she's about to raid out.
Battle royale. 1,000. Wait, what the hecky? Thing is, okay, that's weird. Okay, hold on.
Did we just all
Here we go.
die? I looked away for 1 second. What happened?
David exit. There we go. It's broken right now. Don't worry about it. I can connect this. Don't worry about it.
We got obliterated. We were 10
Deleted.
snapped out of existence.
Yes. Yes, they're gone. I ate them. They're back, I promise. Hold on. Wait, I saw this 10-minute freaking cooldown. Ah. Hold on, wait. Let me redeem this in exchange. They're dancing. They just don't want blood, I'm afraid. Well, now you guys get a free dance party. Don't call them boring.
What do you mean they don't want blood? What have I been teaching them?
I'll blow them up for you. There you go. Here you go, guys. They're getting blown up now. I hope
guess
they're
that's
happy.
suffice.
Suffices. I think one's gonna get tossed off screen right now. Oh, no. Wait, they're contained. No, they're not. They're not contained. I think we lost a few, actually. Make them fight each other. There should be a... I think I can type... There you go. I'll give you a battle royale without the redeem. For now. It's my mercy. After making them party and blowing them up, they are now going to have a battle royale. You guys are so mean. Thanks.
What do you mean? I want blood.
Yeah, we know. Bro desires murder.
I want homicide.
Watch you win. Wait, if you or Cincy win, then that'd be the person that's just the best mod.
What if someone unrelated wins? Are they just gonna become a mod?
Watch a bot. Let's see. I mean, like, the Wise Bot and Stream Elements are still up, unfortunately.
Grinding for a badge is hard.
What if I win?
I don't think grinding for a badge is hard. I think trying to maintain a high badge is hard. if
Hey
that
guys,
makes
I think
sense.
Wise Bot's gonna win.
Trying to maintain a badge in top 100 or an S badge is really difficult.
It may be a bot versus bot here. Wait, wait, is that Mocha? I can't see. Well, Wise Bot's
It
gonna
is
kill me.
Mocha.
Oh no, it's gonna be bot versus bot.
Oh
Mocha heal.
no.
Wait, Mocha can heal. Get the heal. Yes, Mocha. Yes. Yes. Another
Kill
Apex.
stream element.
Come on, Mocha. Come on, Mocha. You have to win. Oh no.
No, why spots are getting that? No.
Come on, Mocha. Mocha, yeah!
Let's go.
Mocha won. Yeah, screw you, Wise Bot. Mocha won the battle royale. Yes. Oh my goodness.
I guess Mocha is the best mod.
Mocha is not even a mod. Is now the best mod ever. Oh my gosh. This was intense. These opera games. Also, the flywheel to get the heal off was amazing.
And this Gale, very nice.
Mhm.
Oh.
Yeah. Opera's so pretty. Not to be sus or anything, she's just really pretty.
This coordinator saved our game.
Yes! The Cordy gun almost dodged it, by the way. It was almost dodged. Who is live right now that we can bully? Because I don't know if I'll be able to hold on much longer.
We might have to end it here.
Yeah, it's late.
I need to
Dalmas,
get started on dinner.
I think. Oh my god! I just like jump scared myself. Dalmas, I
Dalmas
think,
is still
is
going.
alive, and yeah, I think he's gonna keep going. So we can.
Crazy
Yeah,
fool.
a little crazy. All right, we can raid out into Dalmas here. I have to pull OBS back up. Let's get the raid message for anyone who's still awake. I feel like a lot of people are gonna be like half asleep now, though. Unfortunately, it is really late. A lot of EP people. Okay. Dalmas. Yeah, we're gonna go into Dalmas here. I'm gonna throw you all at him. Because he will continue watching. I'm not sure if Z's is still live on YouTube, but I can check for people if anyone wants to watch on YouTube as well. Let me start the raid for Dalmas here. And while that is getting started up, let me quickly check. Then again, you guys are probably going to be all tossed over in a few seconds. Let's see. Z's is no longer live. I think he typically does about 2 matchups. So yep, I'm sending you guys over to Dalmas. Say hi to him for me. Goodbye. All right, Nadine. Our last words. Just kidding, I'm ending it.